Giants' turn to try and answer, and here's Saquon Barkley, and he is off to the races. The 30, the 20, Saquon for 6. Deep to right field. Oh, baby. Put it on the scoreboard. The kid has done it again. Jordan, open. Chicago with the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, if everybody can hear me, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Lewis Sports Network. It is your boy Lewis coming back at you once again with another heavy hitter banger with yet another video. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, make sure your notifications are turned on, make sure you guys are sharing this on your social media platforms. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. How was everybody doing on this Friday evening? Unbelievable, guys. So we're doing the Houston Rockets against the Los Angeles Lakers. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday going into this weekend. Got a lot of stuff coming up for you guys, including the Steve Nash head coaching situation. I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow. It's already set. Make sure to hit the like for that one. We'll be doing that one early. But again, salute to everybody in the chat. G-Money, he's got the Lakers in 6. LA will kill Houston in the paint, and Houston will get killed on the boards. Salute to you, G-Money. Salute to my man, Brandon. Salute to Clay Pro. He says Milwaukee is a joke of a team. Milwaukee is done. What's up, everybody? Shout out to Jermaine. Appreciate you. Shout out to Juanetta. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Chopstick. Oh, he said you got Jason Tatum going to the finals? Okay. Shout out to Ryan. Let's get it. That's right. Shout out to Ron, man. What's good, y'all? Back at it, man. Stick a fork in the Bucks. MTG says Bucks in 7. I don't think so now, man. I'm sorry. I mean, guys, the Milwaukee Bucks just lost by 15 after having a double-digit lead of their own. I told y'all about this, and it's basketball with Lewis and D. I sent D the info. Hopefully, everything is good with him, and he'll be able to join me tonight. If not, we're gonna rock out, man, like we always do. But I'm sorry, the Milwaukee Bucks have been exposed in this series. They've been exposed. Salute to everybody, exactly, but they've been exposed. It's quite sad at this point, man. Jimmy Butler had 15 points in the fourth quarter. Let that sink in, man. Let that sink in. Again, I'll be checking out the chat in a second. Just give me a second, guys, while I get things set up. Shout out to Alex Sports. Appreciate that. The Nets will be in the finals if they can stay healthy. Shout out to Weiss. Shout out. Oh, boy. Nuzdar, I'm warning you as of right now. What you did on my last stream, I do not want none of it in this one, because if you do, you're getting kicked out. I'm being serious because I didn't like what you did in the last stream that you were on. So, again, salute to you, but I'm not having that. The minute you start any type of trouble, you're out. And I'm being serious about that because what you did was not cool. I don't like starting all that. You started all that trouble while you was here. So I'm sorry. Because I was not happy the last time you did that. Again, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Truly appreciate you guys being here. We're getting ready for this Laker game that's coming up against the Houston Rockets. But I just need to talk. Hold on. First of all, where's G Money at, man? Because, yes, I did pick the Bucks, but I told you that I was concerned about this Bucks team. And I was saying it a long time ago. I said this. Remember what I said? No, it wasn't, because he wasn't doing any of that in here, man. I'm not going to talk about that no more. I'm honestly not even going to start that. But anyway. All right, guys. So we're getting started in just a bit. Let me just, and again, salute to Alex Sports, and make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. Shout out to Ron. Shout out to Jay, man. Shout out to Chris Wedge. Appreciate you, man. The moment the Bucks down tools and Yeah, exactly. It's over. The problem is they decided to play the politic game and they lost. Yeah, that's what happened. It's disappointing because I'm just waiting for my stream to pop up and then I'll pretty much put the scoreboard for you guys. There we go. All right, so looks like we should be set with that. Shout out to Logan. Appreciate you coming through. Let's go, guys. Make sure to hit the like on the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and make sure to share this on social media platforms. Again, I truly appreciate you guys being here. All right, so let me just check on this real quick, and then once I do that, I should be able to. Let me just check if I got this right. No, that wasn't it. Shout out to my man Jay Jefferson. Appreciate you coming through, man. All season, I said the Bucks paying Middleton all that money and relieving Brogdon was a vital error. That's a big losing. I'm telling you right now, losing Malcolm Brogdon was a big piece. It was big. The way that Giannis Antetokounmpo, I hate to say it, man, but it's looking. The Bucks are done. They're finished. I'm sorry, man. They're done. The Milwaukee Bucks are done. People can say whatever they want, but the Milwaukee Bucks, they're done. DONE, done. And the reason I say that is because I told y'all that the Bucks could look nice in the regular season, but in the playoffs, how are they going to be? The fact that the Orlando Magic gave them that much trouble in the first round, and at least I could probably say two of the 5 games, that was a lead for concern. And look how they've gotten the bats. They're getting the brakes beat off of them, to the Miami Heat. And I said that the Miami Heat, they've shown patience. I got to do a breakdown of that game, to see how that's going, man. Because that's just sad. That's just real sad that it happened like that. Like the fact that they lost like that is crazy. Shout out to Chopsticks. Do you think Giannis will leave? Well, it's looking like that way. The league is wanting to push him out, for a reason. Ron says the Heat just play a better brand of basketball, and Spoelstra is a better coach. My Fire Stick audio of watching this game is not on, but the audio does find everywhere else. My NBA games. They got their back blown off. It's over for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're not coming back from 3-0. It's not happening. You expect the Rockets to win this first game? Okay, so the Houston Rockets, they're 19-13 with the small ball lineup. In their wins, they do pretty well. They get out-rebounded badly in their losses. They do play better defense, though. They got outscored 40-13 in the fourth quarter. They decided to take a political stand, and they gambled and lost. But that's no excuse. Mike Budenholzer didn't make any adjustments. And when I look at that Milwaukee Bucks team, Giannis never sprinted to his spots. If you look at Giannis play, man. The Lakers are going to have to watch those corner threes because he's very good at that. Don't sleep on the Heat, Lou. They might Jermaine, I'm not sleeping on the Heat. I said if there was one team in the East that was the dark horse team, it was the Miami Heat. I said that. You could go back to videos. Me, D. Jefferson, me and D, we both said it. The dark horse team was the Miami Heat. I told you they were my dark horse in the Eastern Conference, and it's showing up right now. I'm telling you, man. No, Giannis is going to get the MVP award because that's a regular season award, Winetta. So he's still going to get the award. And again, salute to Winetta for being here also, man. Appreciate that. I don't think the Lakers match up well with the Rockets. You can say the same for the Rockets with the Lakers because Clay Plo, it's a matter of play styles. I think if the Rockets, if they win with their style of play, then the Lakers don't match up with them because that's going to be the speed factor. And the Lakers don't have the speed to match up with the Rockets because let's face it, LeBron and AD don't want to be chasing around all those players, and even the rest of the Lakers, Danny Green, KCP, they don't want to be chasing all those players on the perimeter. But I also have to say that the Rockets can't deal with their size and their rebounding. That's going to be a problem. So the Rockets are going to have to do something about the points in the paint. but it's also going to have to offset if the Rockets can hit their threes as well. So, so it's going to be a matter of which play style wins. Shout out to Michelle's daughter, my Bronx sister. Appreciate you, man. Chris Wedge says Giannis needs a better player than Middleton next to him. He also needs a better jump shot to get to the next stage of his career. Middleton is your third best player. He's not a number two. He's not a number two. I've been saying that. Middleton is at least your third best player, at the very least. We says the Bucks have no one else who can take the scoring load off of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Consistent scoring. Where is G Money? I was saying that because you sound surprised that they are playing like this. Milwaukee was an underachieving team this year. No. I'm not surprised that the Bucks are playing like this. It's just when I watch the Bucks, they really my thing is they didn't really make any adjustments. That to me is really the more surprising thing. They kept playing the same way. That's the problem. That's a problem. I'm not surprised of how the Heat have played. It's really more so the fact that the Bucks decided to distract themselves with a political stance. And that's one of the reasons why the ratings are down, because politics have been brought into basketball. Coach Bud is a very good coach, but you can only go but so far with him because he's another plan A coach. And yeah, I don't think Bud is a championship level coach. I don't think so. And I agree with Ron on that. I feel like he's just a plan A. That's true. That's a great point. That's why I said that Mike Budenholzer, the fact that he didn't make no adjustments the entire series, the Bucks were able to have a double-digit lead and they still blew it. They almost played like if they didn't even want to be in the bubble at this point. But I'm not surprised. I even said that Miami looks like the better team. I said that. I said that. I picked the Bucks to win the series, but that's not happening. So, but it's clearly over for the Bucks. I also feel like the distraction of these two teams that possibly Giannis might go to is another factor. No, because if the Lakers big men are first to guard the perimeter, what's the point of having them in the game? Well, again, Clay Pro, this is where Mike D'Antoni's going to have to come in. Is he going to make those adjustments? Is he going to, hopefully the Rockets force the Lakers out of the paint to guard the perimeter, but that's going to be the key. If the Rockets don't do that, then it's not going to matter. The Lakers' size is going to be a factor. That's why I said tempo is important. Control of tempo is important for both the Lakers and the Rockets. The Lakers want to use their size. They want to score in the paint. LeBron is going to want to drive the basketball because the Rockets don't really have an answer for LeBron or AD. So what the Rockets are going to have to do is they're going to have to build a wall, and hopefully those other players beat them. No, the Bucks are deer in headlights. It's a wrap for the Bucks. It's over for them. That's it. The Bucks and that Atlanta Hawks team are the worst number one seeds in NBA playoff history. Ironically, that coach Bud has coached both of those teams. He got them both to the Eastern Conference Finals, but he's already quickly becoming the Mike D'Antoni, of his teams right now. All right, guys, starting lineups: Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Eric Gordon, Robert Covington, PJ Tucker for the Rockets. For the Lakers, KCP, Danny Green, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and JaVale McGee for the Los Angeles Lakers. Again, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as you guys come in. All right, Jermaine is cheering for the Rockets. Okay, so if the big men start guarding the perimeter, Westbrook will score 60. We'll see about that. I'm waiting for football season to start. NBA is trash-tastic. My man Jay was looking at those commercials. I hear that, Jay. I hear that. You know how they always say, I love this game, or the NBA is fantastic. See Jay going old school with that 80s. All right, guys, so the Lakers get the opening tip. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. LeBron gives the ball to JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee gives the ball back to LeBron. Oh, actually, that was KCP who he gave it to, but then he gives it to AD, gives it right back to LeBron. We're just underway. Lakers win the opening tip. LeBron passes to Danny Green. Danny Green guarding PJ Tucker. Danny Green guarded by PJ Tucker. Danny Green takes it all the way to the rack, pump fakes, he scores, and he puts it in. 2-0 is the score. Lakers with the lead. Here comes James Harden. How the Rockets going to react with the game 7 after going 7 games with OKC? We'll see. So the ball's given to Westbrook, being guarded by Danny Green, left side of the court. Russell tries to get into the paint. Good. Russell gives it back to Covington, who then has to give it to Harden. Harden dribbles, nice step play, gets to the rim, no foul call, and he misses the shot. Here comes LeBron James. Kicks it out to an open KCP for 3, but he can't hit. Rebound Westbrook. Outlets it to James Harden. All right, so James Harden with the basketball, being guarded by LeBron James. Okay. And then Harden pushes off on Danny Green, trying to push off with that elbow, stiff arm. Then gives it to Westbrook with Anthony Davis. Russell takes it all the way, blocked by AD. So the size already being a factor with the drives to the basket for the Lakers. So LeBron takes it all the way to the rack, switches with the left hand going left, and he scores, and the Lakers lead 4-0. All right, Russell Westbrook with the ball, gives the ball to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon fakes, takes it to the rack, but he can't hit. LeBron tried to draw the charge, but has a miss. LeBron with the basketball. LeBron kicks it out to Danny Green. Danny Green shoots a three-pointer, knocks it down, and just like that, we have a 7-0 lead for the Lakers. 7-0 run to start. All right, James Harden with the basketball. Gets a screen from Robert Covington. James Harden with the dribble on LeBron. What's James Harden going to do? Trying to get around LeBron. LeBron actually playing good defense, but he faked him, goes all the way to the rim, and James Harden gets the bounce. So Houston scores 7-2 as a score. LeBron picks up his dribble, gives the ball to KCP, being guarded by Robert Covington, and Robert Covington draws the foul. So Mike D'Antoni said he's going at least 10 guys deep in this round, especially because Russ and Harden did play a lot of minutes in that series against OKC. So I think it's important to have depth. I'm wondering if he's going to insert Tyson Chandler in this series. So that will be interesting. All right, so the ball's given to JaVale McGee, then giving the ball to LeBron James. LeBron giving to KCP. KCP dribbles. Then gives the ball to JaVale McGee. KCP kicks it out to Danny Green. Danny Green with the three-pointer. Misses the shot. JaVale McGee taps it, but good box out by Robert Covington. And then PJ Tucker was able to get it. Eric Gordon shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. All right, rebound is to Anthony Davis. Here comes Anthony Davis coming down the floor. Anthony Davis, good defense by Harden with the anticipation. Deflects it. Houston gets a steal. Harden kicks it out to PJ Tucker. In the corner, open for three, and he drains it. Remember, guys, PJ Tucker leads the league in corner threes with 104. So the Lakers are going to have to defend that three-point line. All right, 7-5 is the score. All right, here comes LeBron James. I think Rondo is playing that game. Nice pass to Anthony Davis on the cut, and he scores. 9-5 LA is the score. And shout out to Logan, says he doesn't think that the Lakers have enough size or defense the Rockets have enough size and defense for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook going one-on-one with JaVale McGee. JaVale playing good defense. Russell shoots a jump shot, knocks it off the glass. But already you can see that the Lakers are looking to take away penetration from the Houston Rockets. And if they do penetrate, they're making it difficult for them on their contest. 9-7 is the score. All right, Danny Green with the basketball, gives the ball to LeBron James. LeBron James dribbles the ball, kicks it out to KCP in the corner, open for three, and he drains it. And James Harden doing a LeBron right there, putting his hands up like what was the defense. Score is 12-7. All right, James Harden with the basketball. He's trying to dribble around Anthony Davis, and he can't. And then LeBron is there to help. So that's actually good defense by the Lakers in the coverage. James Harden shoots the three-pointer, and he draws the foul on Anthony Davis. He's shooting three. Anthony Davis he's saying all ball. He's yelling all ball, all ball, all ball. Let's see the replay. Let's see. James Harden shoots. That looks like it might have been all ball. Anthony Davis wants a replay to check that. Let's see that. That's a tough angle to look at. Can't really tell on that one. Anthony Davis is saying he got all ball. He disagreed with the call. James Harden going to the line to shoot three. Makes the first free throw. 12-8 is the score. Jermaine says LeBron is the Pippen to AD. I'm just a basketball nut. Don't mind me. Jermaine was good, bro. I'll disagree, bro. The NBA product has been trash for years. The NFL is the best sport in the United States. Look it up. NBA is better worldwide. But if we're talking America, it's football. All right. Harden makes the second free throw. 12-9 is the score. I'm being serious. Trust me. Jay speaking facts. If you want to actually look it up, NFL is the number one sport in America. NBA is the number one Well, when it comes to the American sport, NBA is more global they win the global game compared to the NFL. But NFL dominates America. That's a fact. 12-10 is the score. LeBron with the ball and poor pass by LeBron. Turns it over. PJ Tucker with the anticipation. Robert Covington's got it. Gives it to Westbrook. Westbrook on the drive. He loses the handle. JaVale McGee saves it. And the ball will go out of bounds and Houston will keep the ball. Again, smash the like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as you guys come in. But how about James Harden? I know everybody gets on him for his defense, but he actually saved the game on that defensive play. Nice play by Harden, getting to the glass and shoots it off the glass and ties the game at 12. So far, the Houston Rockets not settling for three-pointers. They're trying to get to that cup. Harden's already got 7 points, 2 for 3 from the field. All right, LeBron tries to pass it to to JaVale McGee, almost turns it over. KCP has to bring it back out on the recovery. Then the ball is given to LeBron. LeBron being guarded by Eric Gordon. Gets a switch, try to get a switch, but Eric Gordon goes back out on him. LeBron gets into the paint. That was a good job by the Houston Rockets. They built the wall to cut off LeBron's vision in the paint when he drove, try to go baseline. And then the Lakers just turned it. So LeBron turns it over on that pass. So that was actually good defense right there by the Houston Rockets. They actually built the wall. So that was a good job by PJ Tucker cutting off the vision. There was a little bit of contact right there, but there was no call. Yeah, the golden age of the league was the 80s. That is a fact. The golden age of the NBA was the 1980s. That's a fact. There's no ands, ifs, or buffs. You look at the crop of players that played in that era. Obviously, the scoring that was so beautiful to watch and all. It was that time. All right, ball is inbounded to James Harden. James Harden with the basketball, puts the ball between his legs, being guarded by LeBron, gets all the way into the paint, and LeBron blocks it, but the Rockets will keep the ball. All right, so it looks like we got a timeout, guys. 6:54 remaining. Rockets and Lakers tied at 12 in the Western Conference semifinals of Game 1 between the Houston Rockets and the Los Angeles Lakers. Sorry, says the Fakers. Chris Wedge says NBA ratings are down 27% for this playoffs compared to last year. Since the last time LeBron was in the finals, the ratings are down 40%. The media want to address this reality. Wow. Another problem with the Bucks is they're a team that plays really hard during the regular season, and when they get to the playoffs, they don't have another level to go to. Yeah, that's another issue I have, man. So AD was hurt on a physical play already. That's not a good sign already. That is not a good sign. That's what I said. Like, if you frustrate Anthony Davis, what you have to do is you have to frustrate him. You have to frustrate him. And you frustrate him by being physical with him. Because then what happens is that Anthony Davis, it's a possibility he might get injured. That's why they have said that they have been saying he has been soft like tissue paper because they don't see him as, real durable. That's what it is. And I'm sorry, man, but the Clippers-Nuggets series, the reason I got the Clippers is because I feel like the Nuggets, with all due respect to that team, and there's no Will Barton, Gary Harris is trying to work the kinks out of his hip injury. And Jamal Murray, he's going to have maybe 1 or 2 good games, but he's not going to go off like he did against the Utah Jazz, which is why I think that series is going to be over kind of quicker than people think. Lewis, do you remember the ratings from the Golden State versus Cavs finals and these playoffs? Are they the same or different? The ratings were high for that one because you got to remember something. LeBron is the face of the NBA. Golden State had a 73-win team. That 73-win team was not a talented team. It was a team that played well together. But, let the biased peons keep going with that narrative that they were the greatest team of all time. You can't be the greatest team of all time if you don't win a championship. So the Golden State Warriors can have the record for most wins in the season, but with 88, if you include the playoffs with their 73 wins, but they didn't win the championship. And the Bulls, they still have the best win percentage in NBA history. The Warriors won 83% of their games. That's amazing. But what the Bulls did, astronomical. 87-13. 87% of their wins. But you know what they're going to say? They're a product of the expansion era. But what people don't understand is the expansion era began to happen in the 70s and 80s. Only 2 teams were added in the 90s, but the expansion era really started to happen in the 80s. Not really, Jermaine. The 90s was okay. It wasn't like the 80s. The 90s era, the pace was too slow, no spacing, and the shooting was terrible. That's why I think in 97, I believe they had to move up the 3-point line. That was the reason. The pace was supposed to favor the big men. That's why a lot of the small guards, if you look at a guy like Jordan, Jordan dominated because it was a slower pace, and Jordan was still, fast. I'm not trying to blame it on him. That's just the way the league went. All right, man, so we're back. James Harden with the miss, LeBron with the rebound. Houston's already got 3 more shot attempts, so they're getting extra possessions. LeBron in the post on Daniel House, trying to go, wow, and AD gets the ball back on a tough catch. 7 on the shot clock for the Lakers. LeBron being guarded by Daniel House. Tries to go into the paint, puts it up, and he just muscles himself in. So LeBron James scores. That's his second field goal. Lakers up 14-12. All right, on the floor, Daniel House Jr., Eric Gordon, James Harden, Robert Covington, and Jeff Green. And Covington tried to get to the basket. He did, and threw a zip pass to Jeff Green, but Jeff Green was not ready for the pass, so the Rockets turn it over. All right, at the halfway mark, Danny Green gets the pass from LeBron, shoots the floater, misses the shot, follows his own rebound, can't hit. The Rockets have actually done a good job boxing out the Lakers from getting offensive rebounds so far in this first quarter. Jeff Green with the basketball, gives the ball to James Harden. James Harden comes around, kicks it out to Covington, extra pass to Eric Gordon, wide open for 3, and he drains it. Eric Gordon needs to stop just jacking up and get more set shots. I feel like he'll do a better job of doing that. G Money, I thought you said the Bucks were going to the finals, bro. All right, in the post, but salute to you, G Money. Anthony Davis with the post, misses. Wow, tapped in by JaVale McGee, and again, offensive rebounds, extra possessions, guys. And the thing was, ratings went down even when Jordan was in the league. It went down when he left. All right, man. James Harden with the basketball. 16-15 is the score. Being guarded by LeBron. James Harden puts the ball between his legs, tries to attack the basket. Good extra pass. Fake by Covington. Goes to the basket. Blocked by LeBron. And we got a 24-second violation. Excellent Laker defense. And the Rockets turn it over. Eric Gordon can drive pretty well. I just hate when he just starts to jack up all those 3-point shots. I don't like it because he's very streaky. He can get very cold. If Eric Gordon is going to have consistency, he has to mix up his game. All right, man. Rajon Rondo coming back from the back spasms and the hand injury is back. Here's his first shot, but he misses the shot. Good to see Rondo back out on the court. Here is James Harden. Gets the basketball, goes to the left side, being guarded by Anthony Davis. Lakers, I've noticed they've done a lot of switching already. They've had LeBron on him. They've had AD on him. They've had JaVale McGee on him. James Harden takes it to the rack, and he scores. Houston takes the lead 17-16. Here comes Rajon Rondo. Quickly push it up. Danny Green drives. Rajon Rondo decides to drive off the pass from Danny Green. The ball's given to KCP, but he loses the ball. Another Laker turnover. Oh, yeah, they have more talent. Shout out to Toby Bartlett. Appreciate you, man. My man Toby. Appreciate it. All right, man. James Harden with the basketball. Being guarded by Danny Green. Pokes it away, but the Rockets will keep the ball with 4:03 remaining in this first quarter. Again, guys, make sure to like the video as you guys come in as well. All right, so the ball's inbounded by Daniel House to Jeff Green. Then gives the ball to James Harden. Comes off a screen. Decides to get an open 3 and shoot it, and he knocks it down. And you see James Harden got himself into a rhythm getting to the basket, and now he just shot that 3. Rockets lead by 4, 20-16. Timeout, Los Angeles Lakers. 3:54 remaining in this first quarter. Rockets with a 4-point lead right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Again, make sure to hit the like as you guys come in, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not been subscribed to the channel. Appreciate it. So in the chat, Chopstick says Rondo's one of my favorite point guards. Rondo is one of the best point guards to ever play this game. I will never take that away from him. James Harden is off to a good start. He's got, I believe, 12 of the team's 20 points. Jay says, I used to love the NBA. No one couldn't tell me anything about basketball, but I will be honest. I have lost a lot of love of the game, and now I love football even more. It's just what I don't like about the NBA now. It's they've gotten politics involved. I feel like the rule changes have gotten into a lot of it, and it's like it just doesn't feel like a great product, man. Jermaine says, I'm with you, Lou. I was saying that since he's not a bad driver, he should drive more and his shot isn't falling. Then again, all the teams should do that. The thing that I don't like is the post play is not really evident anymore. The mid-range shot is still there. It's just not used as enough, that it once was. So, I feel you on that. Yeah, the Warriors, they're a product of the system. Let them play an isolation offense, and we'll see how good they really are in terms of their offense. It's not going to be as good, trust me. All right, man. So D. Jefferson will be here. So he will be here. He'll just be a little bit late, but we're gonna be rocking tonight, man. So like I said, guys, early first quarter, 2016 is the score. Salute to everybody in the chat. Ryan says LeBron needs to play all first quarter and sit out half of the second quarter when Rondo now back. I wonder if they're gonna do that. Shout out to I Love This Game. Appreciate that sister, man. Appreciate her. Jay says when Eric Gordon first came into the league, he was a great slasher. He came in as a slasher, man, but he changed his game. The media talks about the Lakers bigs, but the Lakers also have to guard the perimeter, which could take the Lakers away from the paint. AD is also soft, so just putting the body on him is all it takes. And that is a good point. And I know that Clay Pro was mentioning about the Rockets and how the Lakers have to guard the perimeter. I was mentioning it from both sides. The Rockets are going to have a tough time with their size, with the Lakers' size and their rebounding, but also the Lakers are going to have a tough time with the Rockets' perimeter, with the perimeter game. The Lakers are not really a good, strong perimeter defense. The strength of their defense is the interior, not the perimeter. And again, appreciate you. Hope everything's been good with you. I love this game. So yeah. So like I said, guys, D should be here. He's gonna be a little bit late, but he'll be here. Eric Bledsoe is dumpster juice. Oh, like I said before, man. I said, was Giannis gonna get the help? Chris Middleton only played really one good game, and in that one good game in game 2, he struggled in the second half, and I think he only had 3 points in the fourth quarter. He had 7 points in the second half, even though they're like, oh look. But Giannis has help. Chris Middleton had 28 points. Also, remember that Giannis struggled in game 1. He had 18. All right. According to Laker fans, or should I say LeBron fanboys, Alex Goat Russo has checked in the game, according to him. Gives the ball to Rajon Rondo. We're back. Rajon Rondo with the basketball. Tries to lob it to Anthony Davis, and he gets fouled on the lob attempt. That was an easy 2 points, but good foul by the Rockets to make him earn it from the free throw line. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. All right. Good to know. I love this game. Glad everything's going good with you. So they decide to show that James Harden has made 304 playoff 3-point shots, which is tied with Kevin Durant for the 7th most in NBA playoff history. That's all good, but it's about that ring. Anthony Davis makes the first free throw. I used to like Bledsoe, but he's not playing well in Milwaukee. Remember all the hype that Eric Bledsoe got when he played in Phoenix? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Eric Bledsoe to me just does not, his game does not translate into the playoffs. Eric Bledsoe's game does not translate to the playoffs unless he's on the right team. I just look at what they've constructed around Giannis. All right, James Harden with the basketball. 2018 is the score. They try to double him. Daniel House gets a screen from Austin Rivers, shoots a 3, but he misses badly. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Covington. My mistake. Here come the Lakers on the run. Alex Caruso takes it all the way to the basket, and they score in transition. And the game is tied at 20. All right, just under 3 remaining in the first quarter. House tried to bump screen Caruso so that James Harden could get free. James Harden, a lot of hesitation, kicks it out to Jeff Green, wide open for 3. He can't hit. Rebound is to Rajon Rondo. Sorry, KCP. Then gives it to Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo with the bounce. Then gives it to Alex Caruso, Anthony Davis in the paint, puts it up, and he draws an all. So there's no foul call. The Rockets double team him and they swarm him in the paint to block the shot. But the ball goes out of bounds and the Lakers will have the ball. All right, man. So early first quarter. Shout out to Tomoko. Chopstick. John Wall is better than Bledsoe. All right. So James Harden had a very good first quarter. Russell Westbrook got in. James Harden will sit. Yeah, they're doing the job. They're doing a good job already. All right, ball is inbounded to Anthony Davis. Gives it to Caruso. Open for three, but he cannot hit. All right, ball is brought up by Russell Westbrook. Gets in the post quickly, being guarded by Danny Green. Gives it to Austin Rivers. Then gives it to Jeff Green. Gives it to Daniel House. Fakes Caruso out. Good extra pass by Austin Rivers. PJ Tucker makes another corner three. Rockets with a 23-20 lead. And the Rockets are moving the ball very well. So give the Rockets credit. Gotta love the ball movement. All right, PJ Tucker's got 6 points. And Rondo slips on the drive. Caruso gives the ball to Danny Green. Oh, no, Kuzma, who shoots a jump shot, fading away coming off that screen. He scores 23-22 as a score. I'm surprised AD didn't get a foul call. All right, so Russell Westbrook gives it to Jeff Green. Then gives it back to Russell Westbrook. Russell shoots the free throw line jumper. He can't hit. Rebound is to Rajon Rondo. Walks the tightrope, but brings the ball back up. Bounce pass to Caruso. Caruso tries to step through. Passes it to Kuzma. Open for three, but he can't hit. Rebound, Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers with the rock. Swings it to Daniel House Jr. Puts the jab step on AD. Puts the ball between his legs. Tries to dribble, goes left. Tries to go into the paint, but he loses the ball. It looks like the ball touched Anthony Davis. So Houston will keep the possession with 11 on the shot clock. 1:21 remaining in this first quarter. All right. Anthony Davis, 39% opponent field goal percentage as the closest defender. All right. That's an interesting stat right there. All right. Here comes Russ. Russell goes into the paint, scores on the reverse layup. Nice play by Russ using his speed. And the Rockets lead 25-22. Here comes Anthony Davis. LeBron just checks back in, gives it to Anthony Davis, and tries to lob it to LeBron, but he just turns it over. So I think that's the Lakers' 5th turnover. Shout out to Jay. Here comes Russell Westbrook. Kicks it out to Jeff Green. Fakes, goes, and scores on the floater with Kyle Kuzma on him. He scores 27-22 as a score. All right, ball's given to LeBron James. LeBron then gives the ball to Alex Caruso, then gives the ball back to LeBron. LeBron goes around and scores on the layup, plus the foul, using his strength. Houston now leads 27-24 with 41.4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. All right, LeBron at the free throw line, about to make the free throw, and he makes it. 27-25 is the score. All right, and just like that, the Houston Rockets, they score did they score? Yes, 29-25 is the score. 31 seconds left in this first quarter. Rajon Rondo with the basketball. Gives the ball to Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso gives it back to Rondo. Rondo open, shoots the three-pointer, knocks it down. Nice shot by Rajon Rondo. 29-28 is the score. All right, man. 14 seconds remaining. Here comes Russell Westbrook. He brings the ball up slowly. Rockets will get the last shot of the quarter. Westbrook crosses over, gets to the middle. Oh, but he turns it over. Oh, man. PJ Tucker couldn't handle that pass when Russell tried to cross over. All right, man. We got 1.6 remaining. All right, and the ball's given to Rondo. Fakes it. Shot it too late at the buzzer. He banks it in, but it won't count. Yeah, he made a mistake on that drive. All right, guys, end of the first quarter. Score is 29-28. Lakers down by 1. LeBron with 7 points, 3 for 3 from the field, all points at the basket. Harden with 12 points in that first quarter. So excellent job right there by the Houston Rockets in that first quarter. So got a 1-point game. I don't know why Russell decided to pass it. He should have just laid it up. The speed factor. Houston as a team is also faster than the Lakers. Tomoko says, basketball joke, why did the Bible get translated into the King James Version? Because King James, LeBron plays so well at biblical proportions. I see what you mean by that. I like how Braun was saying he was minding his business when Jay Will mentioned him, but he was all in the Clippers' first-round matchup against Dallas on social media. Oh, yeah. When Luka Doncic made that game winner, he was hoping that series went 7 games, but it didn't happen. The Clippers ended it in 6. But I know what they're going to say. Yeah, I feel like Budenholzer is not a good coach when it comes to adversity. I mean, you just look at it. Oh, that's a good one. Oh man, that was a good one. Again, guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. Yeah, PJ Tucker's strong, man. He's not easy to push around. He is not easy to push around. But I've been impressed with Houston's ball movement, and they have not been just chucking 3-pointers. They've really tried to penetrate to the rim. They're making the extra pass, so you got to give them credit. But I got a bone to pick with G Money, man. He said the Bucks are going to the finals, man. Oh yeah, and remember, and when you see, and Porzingis got ejected, Braun had to say something. But you know his fans are gonna get sensitive about that. We're getting ready for the second quarter, about to start at a bit. D. Jefferson is running late, but he will be here. There's Dwight Howard, who just came into the game. Jay says, imagining PJ Tucker guarding David Robinson or Shaq or Patrick Ewing or the Dream, he would get destroyed. He put up a fight, though. As far as TV ratings go, it would be a disaster if LeBron does not make it in the finals. The NBA is desperate as they compete with other sports for attention. The biggest mistake that they made, Chris, to be honest with you, is that they never should have even competed for this. This is all about money. But the thing is, Adam Silver does not know how to market his stars. They're marketing just towards him. All right, Austin Rivers has got the basketball. We're back, guys. Second quarter. Russell Westbrook kicks it out to Austin. Nice fake by Austin Rivers. Shoots a 3-pointer, knocks it down. Nice fake by Austin Rivers. Scores 32-29. Yeah, the bigs today don't really have the skill. They're saying that guys are more skilled. They may be more athletic than the bigs of the past, but I wouldn't say more skilled. All right, Kyle Kuzma with the ball. Tries a fadeaway jump shot. Nope. Rebound to Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers with the basketball. Gets in the paint. All right, so he's got Dwight Howard on him. All right, Austin, nice jab step on Howard. Fakes and hits another 3-pointer. 35-28 is the score already. And Austin Rivers, 6 points quickly off the bench. 35-28 is the score. Here comes LeBron. LeBron crosses. He went behind the back to Caruso, puts a jab step, fakes it on Eric Gordon, then gives the ball to Markieff Morris. Markieff stops, fakes, goes around, goes to Dwight, and he gets fouled by PJ Tucker. That was going to be an easy dunk, but a good foul by PJ Tucker as he goes to the line to shoot 2. I hate to say it, but I think Giannis Antetokounmpo, the distraction that they try to push him out, he's being set up with the narrative. Anyway, Dwight Howard to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw, misses. I don't like that loose ball foul on PJ. Giannis needs to develop a jump shot in a hurry. All right. Game 4 tomorrow, guys, between the Celtics and the Toronto Raptors. And then tomorrow, game 2 between the Clippers and Nuggets. Dwight Howard makes 1 out of 2. 35-29 is the score. All right, Russell Westbrook takes it to the rack, and he quickly draws the foul. Chopstick says Magic Dwight was one of the best centers in the league. Giannis needs to develop a jump shot in a hurry. Yeah, real post moves. Yeah, we got to see if they do, man. Jay says the Bucks are likely my 96 Pistons. Team overachievers. They had that one great superstar and a bunch of role players. All right, Westbrook makes the first free throw. 36-29 is the score. All right, here's the second free throw, but he misses that one. All right, Caruso with the basketball. Oh, wow. Poor turnover by Caruso. Behind the back. Oh, but Austin Rivers lost his balance. And the Rockets will turn it over for the fourth. All right. You know how, Dan Jay, I was just about to mention you. I know how you feel about Magic Dwight Howard. All right. So Caruso with the basketball. Attacks the middle, shoots a shot, and he draws the foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. 36-29 is the score with 10-11 remaining in the first half. Okay, I love this game. Says not just a jump shot. Giannis needs a post game, a mid range pull up, and a mid range floater. I said with the fact that Giannis likes to go to the rim, he should really have a. Yeah, he doesn't have a very good form. Nah. I've already said about his form. They're like, well, he's taking more 3-point shots. I said, yeah, but his form is just terrible. (36-31) is the score. Russell Westbrook gets into the paint, puts it up. He can't hit. Rebound is to LeBron James. LeBron kicks it out to Markieff shoots a 3, misses. LeBron gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to a wide open Caruso in the left side of the corner, and he knocks down the 3. So it's now 36-34. And we got a timeout with 9:48 remaining in the first half. Timeout, Houston. And like I said, offensive rebounds are going to be a key. That's why I said the rebounding is going to be an issue. So we could say the Lakers are going to have a problem guarding the perimeter, but the size and rebounding is going to play a factor because if the Rockets can't finish the defense with the rebounds and the Lakers get second chance opportunities, they're gonna start to capitalize, man. Giannis should have worked his way from the bottom to the top. He didn't do that. He just, because they were saying that Giannis, I feel like Giannis is feeding into the media narrative. Somebody who's supposed to be a great leader and somebody who's supposed to have, tough skin like that, like Giannis, I'm starting to see it, bro. I feel like Milwaukee, to me, is going to quit in game 4. I can already see it. I feel like their souls got snatched in the first 2 games of the series. And Jimmy Butler, he had 40 points in game 1. And he had 15 points in the fourth quarter of game 3. So when Giannis, I'm sorry, not Giannis, when he's been needed, Giannis has showed up. Turnover. That Houston Turner should qualify as a Shaq in a full moment. Oh, the turnover, yeah. His form on his shot is trash. I feel like this is a JR series. Giannis has a hitch to his jump shot. Rockets lose. It would be from turnovers and being out rebounded. Jermaine, that's a mental thing. I'm sorry, man, but all right, so we got a 2-point game, 36-34. The Rockets are up by 2. They were up by as many as 7, but the Lakers have cut into that lead. Caruso just hit a 3 on the last possession on an offensive rebound by LeBron, and he just passed it to the other side of the court. Give Giannis a break. He is only 25 years old, and he's only in his 3rd NBA season. Actually, no, Chris Wedge. Giannis is not in his 3rd NBA season. He's not. Giannis was drafted in 2013, 2014. Giannis is actually in his 7th season, I believe, 7th or 8th season. So Giannis came in really young. Giannis is not in his prime yet. But the problem is that you have to think about it. I will say that Giannis does not really have a reliable second option, like a bona fide number 2. Chris Middleton is your 3rd best player, not your 2nd best player. And like I said, when I look at the Bucks, there's been a lot of standing around in the 3 games. There's a lot of one-on-one with either Middleton or Giannis. They really have not moved the ball that well in this series. Give the Miami Heat credit with their defense, too. The Rockets have to get into – he will improve on like Ben Simmons. The Rockets have to get into the legs of the Lakers. Fundamentals, put a body on them, box out multiple bodies in the paint on rebounds. Anthony Davis attacks the basket. Oh, no. They're just showing some of the highlights. Word. Hopefully he can work on that. What do you think about Patterson and the delay of the Batman production? Haven't seen it. I got to find out more about it. All right, guys, we're back. All right, so Covington gives the ball to Eric Gordon. Decides to dribble the heck out of the ball. Mark Morris kicks it out to open Westbrook, drives left, and we got a travel on Westbrook. Another turnover for the Houston Rockets. Man, this guy Westbrook, it's crazy the amount of turnovers that he continues to make. This guy has really not learned the mental part of the game, and he's already 12 years in the league. That's been Russell's biggest hurdle. And looks like we got a foul. I think it might be on Russell Westbrook trying to guard LeBron James. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. No breaks. The break happened when he made it to the NBA. It's about business afterwards. Yeah, I'm not killing Giannis. I'm just critiquing his game to move on to the next level. I mean, that's the only way you're going to get better. You got to critique. And Giannis has been in the league almost 8 seasons now. So there's really, at this point, really no excuse. Even if he's getting better, there's no excuses. LeBron shoots a 3-pointer. And at least, unlike Ben Simmons, I do agree with you, Chris Wedge. Ben Simmons doesn't want to shoot. All right, rebound is to Westbrook. Westbrook in the paint, kicks it out to Eric Gordon. Fakes. Eric Gordon gets into the basket, kicks it out. Oh, wow. Covington knocks down the 3-pointer, and the score is 39-34. So we got a turnover. Russell Westbrook with the basketball. Puts the ball between his legs, gets into the post with Alex Caruso, passes it to Covington. Covington fakes, drives to the basket, kick out to a wide open PJ Tucker for 3. Oh, but it rattles in and out. Rebound is to Dwight Howard. He gives the ball to Alex Caruso. Bounce pass to LeBron. LeBron. Oh, LeBron with the throwdown plus the foul on Russell Westbrook. 39-36. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to Photographer. Appreciate you. And shout out to Duality. Appreciate that as well, man. Dang. LeBron. Remember what PJ Tucker said before in the, before this game? He said where you're not really going to be able to guard LeBron is really more so one-on-one and in transition. And LeBron just got a pass in transition, cut right to the basket and dunked it right on Russell Westbrook trying to draw the charge. Appreciate you being here, Photographer and Duality. LeBron on the free throw. Knocks it down. 39-37 is the score. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists for LeBron. James Harden comes right back in the game. He scores plus the foul. And just like that, gets to and 1. And that's going to be 2 fouls on Anthony Davis. Oh, actually, no, the foul was on Dwight Howard, excuse me, because he had Dwight Howard on him. I forgot Anthony Davis is sitting right now. I'm pretty sure there's going to be, you got to make sure you get all the calls you can get. All right, James Harden at the free throw line, knocks down the free throw. Score is 42-37. 5-point lead for the Rockets. Caruso takes it to the basket, kicks it out to an open Kuzma. Wow. Kuzma shot that ball so high and missed so bad. Daniel House kicks it to P.J. Tucker. P.J. Tucker crosses, gives it over to Daniel House, gives it to James Harden. James Harden dribbles, kicks it out to Eric Gordon, open for three, just can't hit. But the rebound, and we got a loose ball foul, and it looks like it's going to be on, was that Ron? Who's on the floor? Is it Markieff? Looks like the foul might possibly be on Kyle Kuzma. Russ plays like the game never slowed down for him. That's a turnover waiting to happen. That's the problem. They look, 12 years in the league, and it still hasn't slowed down for Russell Westbrook. I wouldn't say Dwight was overrated. He was an elite defender in his Orlando days. I would say more overrated offensively, but he was an elite defender defensively for sure. Dwight, to me, was an overrated offensive player, but defensively, he was elite. James Harden kicks it out to Covington. Then Harden, a good extra pass to Daniel House for three. The Rockets are getting good looks. They're just not knocking the three-point shots down, but they're getting great looks. And they're not just jacking up shots. They're getting good ball movement. Caruso open for three, but he can't hit. Good gang rebounding by the Rockets, tapping the ball to make sure that the Lakers did not get the offensive rebound. The pass is given to James Harden by P.J. Tucker. James Harden dribbles all the way to the basket, goes for the layup. He scores, and plus another blocking foul. James Harden attacking the rim. 44-37, 7-point lead for the Houston Rockets. All right, nice play by James Harden attacking the racket. I'm liking the way James Harden's playing. He's not forcing anything. He's got 17 points in the first half, 6 of 9 from the field, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. James Harden is playing very well right now. All right, James Harden on the free throw, but he can't hit the free throw. That first miss of the game. All right, LeBron with the basketball, gives it to Danny Green, then gives the ball right back to LeBron James. Danny Green sets a screen. LeBron James going for that sidestep three, and he drains it. Best big man means both sides of the ball, man. Dwight was never that. The Rockets are not playing that bad. No, they're not. 44-40 is a score on that LeBron three. Good extra pass. House with the fake. Shoots the three-pointer, but he can't hit. And we got an offensive rebound. Eric Gordon fakes. He sets his feet, shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. The Rockets are getting great looks. They're just not knocking them down. And there was LeBron with that sidestep three again. All right, man. 44-40 is the score. I'll give LeBron that three all night. I mean, it's his go-to shot, but he's not going to knock it down all the time. All right, and so it looks like we got a foul. It might be on Daniel House. 44-40 is the score. As we see the Laker fans in this virtual reality set. We got 6:37 remaining in this first half. All right, Caruso with the free throw knocks it down. Oh, I see Chopstick has said, would you take Tyson Chandler or Ben Wallace over Dwight because they both have a championship? All right, free throw is good. 44-42 is the score. Well, that's why, Jay, I said elite defensively, not offensively. James Harden goes behind the back, gives it to Jeff Green, then gives the ball to James Harden. Bounce pass, but he loses the ball. That was not a good pass by James. Here comes Rajon Rondo. Ball given to Anthony Davis, but then he turns it over. Here comes Eric Gordon, crosses over, gets all the way to the rack, and we got a foul call. So the Lakers had a chance to tie the game, but they coughed it up right back for the Houston Rockets. We got 6:18 remaining in this first half. Caruso's got 3 fouls already. No shot. Dwight. Oh, he said that Dwight was no match for Powell, and he's a slow power forward. Powell played off of Kobe, Queen James. Oh man, shout out to my man D, man. What's up, everybody? Stuck out on the road right now. I'm listening because I'm missing the damn game. Life kicked in, man. It's all good, D. I got you on the back end, bro. All right, so man, Eric Gordon knocks down both free throws at the free throw line. 46-42 is the score. All right, ball is inbounded inside to Anthony Davis. He's got James Harden going on him. That's a mismatch, but let's see if Davis posts up. James Harden. Anthony Davis decides to shoot the jump shot, and he gets the roll. 46-44 is the score. James Harden with the basketball goes all the way to the paint on the layup, and another foul is called, and the foul is on Dwight Howard. So we got 3 fouls on Caruso. We got 2 fouls on Dwight. Anthony Davis has got 2. Dwight played off of missed threes, and that Magic team didn't have as much depth as that Laker team. All right, Harden going back to the free throw line. Knocks down the free throw, 47-44. .553 remaining in the first half. All right, Harden knocks down the second free throw, 48-44. All right, man. D says he'll be home in 40 minutes. All right, man. Smash I like. All right, Rajon Rondo with the pass to Danny Green. Shoots the three-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebound is to James Harden. And what do we have here? Do we have another foul call? Oh, it looks like it might be side out of bounds. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Danny Green with that's a bad. Yeah, that was not it. James Harden is getting the Lakers in foul trouble. But if you notice, James Harden's really changed his strategy. One of 2 players in history with more made free throws than field goals. Dolph Schayes was the only other player to do that in a season. More free throws made than field goals in a season. All right, James Harden knocks down another free throw. 49-44 is the score. Here's the next free throw. Oh, but he misses that one. All right, so the ball is inbounded to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis gives the ball back to KCP, then gets it back to Anthony Davis on the face-up against James Harden. Forces it up. That's too easy. That's barbecue chicken. Anthony Davis needs to take advantage of that mismatch. He does that on the layup. He scores. 49-46 is the score. Here comes James Harden. James Harden gets a screen from Eric Gordon, then gives it to Jeff Green, then gives it back to Harden, who gets another screen. Bounce pass, good extra pass to Daniel House for 3, and he drains it. I'm sorry, Robert Covington. It's just when they wear that headband, I get confused, but he knocks down the 3. 52-45 is the score. Maybe Mike D'Antoni knows something we don't, because Houston's playing very well right now. 52-45. Ball's given to Danny Green into Anthony Davis, now being guarded by James Harden once again. Anthony Davis on the size up. Decides to take the jump shot, knocks it down. 52-48. So we got a 4-point game right now. All right. James Harden loses the ball. Danny Green picks his pocket, gets wide open, and he dunks the basketball easy. 52-50 is the score with 4:12 remaining. And Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon with the basketball. Eric Gordon tries to drive. Faces a double. Open Jeff Green for 3, but he can't hit. Eric Gordon with the rebound. Decides to shoot the 3 too early, man. Rebound is to Rondo. Rondo pushes it up real quick. Pushes it up. Gets all the way to the rack. And he scores with the layup off the glass to tie the game at 52. Timeout Houston with 3:44 remaining in the first half. the Rockets and the Lakers are both tied at 52 right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Again, make sure to smash that like and hit that subscribe as we head to commercial break. Let's see. No one even thought the Magic would be in. I mean, yeah, no one thought the Magic would be the Magic weren't supposed to be in the finals that year. But Jay is right about he's right about Dwight Howard in terms of that 09 finals. He got outplayed by Pau Gasol, and that shouldn't not happen. I do agree with you, Chopstick, that the Lakers. The thing is also the Magic, they were not good like when it came to close games against the Lakers. They always seemed to fold. Yeah, Covington was a good pickup. Okay, Alistair's like Giannis is getting exposed for being second option the second playoffs in a row. Hey man, you might have to worry about your Toronto Raptors there, buddy. The thing with Giannis is it's the jump shot. But I do agree with you. He is kind of getting exposed. It's not just him though. They need to fire their coach. He doesn't really make any real adjustments. Milwaukee to me is a mentally weak team. And the thing is this whole series, they've let Middleton and Giannis really go one-on-one. They space the floor, but they space the floor for them to go one-on-one. There's really no cutting like they did in the regular season. And I know they do play hard in the regular season, but the thing is that they don't try to run sets. And now for some reason they're working so hard. It just doesn't make any sense. And it's like I thought Giannis would realize after last year that he needed to work on that jump shot. All he did is just taking more threes, but Jay is absolutely right. Giannis should have been working from the ground up. Work on your post game and then work on everything else. And you can see that it's starting to hurt him right now. Yeah, but Alistair, you really going to listen to that? Giannis has won two. He's going to win 2 MVPs and a Defensive Player of the Year, but he doesn't have any championships. So Giannis really hasn't proven anything yet. Giannis has regular season awards, but he hasn't really made his name in the playoffs. Yeah, that 09 Magic team was fortunate that KG was injured. They were, because they should have lost in the second round. Yeah, because remember, Alistair, you was talking all that smack about your Toronto Raptors. What option is Pascal Siakam? Listen, I think that the Toronto Raptors are not going to get past the Boston Celtics. And to be honest with you, OG Anunoby really saved the Raptors for that one game. But that was a big mistake on Jaylen Brown because Jaylen Brown did not guard his assignment. If he did, I don't know if Anunoby even gets that shot off. And if he does get the look, it probably would have been worse. So we'll see what happens with the Celtics and Raptors in Game 4. That's true. It was supposed to be Celtics and Lakers in the finals in 09 that year. Even when Giannis shoots a jumper, he looks awkward, like he's not comfortable. Oh, yeah. Giannis needs a shooting coach. In terms of form, he just needs to fix his mechanic. But he really should develop his post skills. All right. Harden with the ball. Dribble, decides to shoot the three-pointer. Wow, he missed badly. If Harden starts to do that, I'm telling you, the Lakers are going to expand on the lead and they'll take advantage. Harden needs to keep doing what he's doing. All right. Another turnover by the Lakers. Russell Westbrook picks the pocket. Russell, beautiful ball fake on Rajon Rondo, attacks the rim. 54-52 Rockets. They go back up by 2. All right, Rajon Rondo with the basketball. Gives the ball up to Kyle Kuzma, then gives the ball back to LeBron James. LeBron James has got Daniel House on him. LeBron James decides to drive, kicks it out, gives it to KCP for 3, but he can't hit. Rebound is to Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook crosses over right, and he ends up, did he draw the foul? No, no foul. He just loses the ball out of bounds. I want to ask you, Alistair, what do you think that Pascal Siakam needs to work on, though? Shout out to Devin Booker. What's good with you, man? Appreciate you coming through. He would draw the double in the paint. They tried to make the offense like if he was Hakeem Olajuwon. But Dwight's game was never built on that. And you can see it. Russell Westbrook tries to draw the fake on Anthony Davis. Anthony stays on his feet, and Russell can't draw the foul. Oh, nice catch by Kyle Kuzma on that horrible pass by KCP. He draws the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot too. Giannis and AD are in the same boat. They both put up great numbers, but they have to win a chip. The difference is, though, Anthony Davis is more skilled than Giannis Antetokounmpo. I know Freddie Gee is somewhere laughing right now. And Kyle Kuzma misses the free throw. Yeah, AD is better. Yep. All right, guys, make sure to hit the like button as you guys come in. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share on social media platforms. Kyle Kuzma knocks down the free throw. 54-53 is the score. 1 point game. Pretty good first half. James Harden with the basketball, being guarded by Kyle Kuzma, who gets into a defensive stance, but we know he's not that good of a defender. When he wants to, he can play good defense. Harden fakes it, gives it open to Westbrook in the corner for three, but he can't hit. And the Rockets lose the ball, and the Lakers will have it. Rashard Lewis hit some big three-point shots in those Eastern Conference Finals against the Cavaliers. LeBron has 13 points. Anthony Davis has 10. They got 23 of the team's 53 points. Everybody else has got 30. LeBron goes to the rim, and he can't get the bounce. Rebound is to Robert Covington. We're about to reach a minute remaining. Oh, that's right. Trez won the Sixth Man of the Year award. James Harden puts a dribble on Kyle Kuzma. Oh, beautiful Euro step, goes to the basket, and he draws another foul. LeBron complaining to the ref saying that they did not get fouled on the arm, that they got all ball on that. I think the foul is going to be on KCP, and Harden is going to go back to the free throw line. Yeah, AD still got to win. Oh, yeah. If you look, I mean, heck, Rayford Alston was playing well, and he substituted Jameer Nelson, who was having a career season that year. He was having a 50, 40, 90 season. Was Jameer Nelson made the All-Star team and then got injured with the knee. '29th career playoff game and a half with 20 plus points for James Harden. Here's Harden's second free throw. It is good. 56-53 is the score. We got 136 remaining in the first half. Lewis wasn't creating for himself, though. Dwight was getting most of the attention opened up for his teammates. Yup, threes carried them, but Rashad was on another level for them. LeBron gives it to KCP. Drives left to the middle, misses the floater. Rebound is to Covington, who gives the ball to James Harden. James Harden wanted the three, fakes it. Covington fakes it, then gives the ball because AD was right there. Gives the ball to James Harden, switched on with AD, puts the ball between his legs. James Harden bounce pass to Westbrook, drives to the middle, goes to the layup, and good. Good action by the Houston Rockets. 58-53 is the score. Russell didn't settle for the three. He drove because he saw the middle was open. So Clay has a good point. The perimeter defense of the Lakers. All right, here's LeBron. Cross-court pass to Danny Green, open for three. Can't hit the shot. Rebound is to Westbrook as it gets tapped out. Westbrook going 1-on-3. Westbrook goes for the layup, and it is a goaltend. So the Houston Rockets go back up by 7, 60-53 with 44 seconds remaining in the half. All right, LeBron James brings it up left side of the court. LeBron James kicks it out to KCP. KCP gets into the middle, goes with the left hand. Scoop layup is good, 60-55. 30 seconds remaining for the half. 60-55. James Harden brings it up to the right side of the floor with Kyle Kuzma. I have to admit, James Harden has played a pretty intelligent game so far in the first half. I know he's got some of those baited calls, but he's playing smart. James Harden with the ball. Decides to shoot a three-pointer, and he drains it. 63-55. See, when you attack the rim, make passes to make plays, you can start to open up. James Harden, 25 points in the first half. LeBron James with the ball. 5 seconds remaining. LeBron goes for a step three himself. Oh, man, but he misses terribly. And that is the end of the first half. So, guys, the Houston Rockets played extremely well in that first half. Russell Westbrook, 11 points, 5 of 10 from the field. Harden, 7 of 11 with 25 points. And the rest of the team have 27. So, not that bad. So, yeah, we could talk about how the Lakers give matchup problems for the Rockets, but the Rockets give the Lakers matchup problems of their own if we're really speaking objectively. All right, guys, so at the first half, the Rockets with an 8-point lead. 63-55 is the score for this first half. Smash the like and hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network, man. All right. Let me go into the kitchen for the first half stats while I communicate with the chat. All right, thank you everybody for being a part of this stream. And we will check that the first half. All right, let's look at that box score. Let's go to the box score real quick. Okay, it's showing me the wrong box score. It's not what I wanted. Let's get back to that. There we go. That's what I wanted to click on. Here we go. Jermaine says, go Rockets. Ryan says, I like this. They're not playing a rivalry team. They're playing by emotion, like versus Golden State compared to K. You said Iverson is great because he made the finals. We can't use that for Dwight now. Rockets have many mismatches, but can't settle for the threes. All right, we go to the box score. It's been Russ and it's been Harden, but they've played very smart. For the Lakers, we got LeBron and AD right now. No other players in double figures but those two. And then it's the same for Russell Westbrook and James Harden in this 63-55 game right now. Okay. The Lakers have outscored the Rockets bench 18-8. Both teams not turning the ball over high. Rockets have 7.5. Lakers have 8, but the Rockets only have 4 points off Laker turnovers, while the Lakers have 14 points off Houston Rockets turnovers. Trying to see the rebounds here. Let me just type it in over here. There we go. Just going to look at this real quick, guys. All right, so if we go to the team stats, Rockets shooting 51%, Lakers at 48. Rockets shooting 42% from three. The Lakers are only 5 of 17 from three-point range. That's 29%. The Rockets have gotten to the line 3 more times than LA. Both teams shooting solidly from the line. 83% for the Lakers, 80% for the Rockets. The Rockets have done a good job staying with the boards. The Lakers have out-rebounded them, but only by 3 with 2 more offensive rebounds. Both teams have 10 assists each. The Lakers have 3 blocks to their 1, but the Rockets have 6 steals. It's actually 8 turnovers for the Lakers, 6 for the Rockets, so they actually took better care of the ball. Points in the paint, not a big disparity by the Rockets, 24-20 in favor of the Lakers. And guys, those are your first half stats. So the Rockets have actually rebounded the ball solidly, just only trailed by 3 rebounds. So, pretty good. So let's just check out the chat. Chopstick says, you said Iverson is great because he made the finals. We can't use that for Dwight. Jay says the Rockets have many mismatches. Never said that, Chop. AI was great. So now where they play better, smarter, not shooting meaningless leads for the Golden State, but now BS. Lakers, they're not BS against the Lakers. Chop, your friend mentioned AI last time, not me. You said Harden isn't that good because he never made the finals as the man, but Dwight has. Well, we look at that overall, he has. So he has done that. He says Chop never, Rockets are rebounding well. Chop never said that either. AI didn't settle and made it to the finals. Harden, as a number one, has never made it to the finals due to settling for 3-pointers. I like Harden on AD, but he's not wasting energy on chasing through screens. Please win, Houston, so I don't have to hear another Nick Wright talk junk tomorrow, but he's a wide guy, so I know he's still going to say something stupid. Wise guy. On defense, that is. The way, see, Nick Wright praises James Harden. The reason he does it is because, again, James Harden is not considered a threat to LBJ. Like a Giannis, like a Kawhi, like a KD, which is why he's going to get. And Steph is going to get hate. Why? Because Steph and KD are both. KD's a former Golden State Warrior. He's a small forward like LeBron. Giannis is a small forward / power forward like LeBron. Kawhi Leonard, small forward like LeBron. Oh wow, Child 6 says Z, man, he was recorded. Okay, we can move on. Did anybody hear about what Chauncey Billups said about AI on the Bleacher Report? Was that recently, or did this happen already? Like if it was like it's past tense. Because I gotta know. Man, that's crazy. All right, guys, make sure to hit the like, make sure to hit that subscribe as you guys come in. Oh wow. Ryan says he compared himself to Allen Iverson. Well, I know Harden did that. Let me see. All right, man. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me just refresh this real quick. Yeah, I heard it. People were saying that it was a fake report. Wow. K has fries now. Oh, KFC? What is that? KFC? Okay, Jermaine, I got you. So I got to see what Chauncey Billups said about Allen Iverson. Makes me want to see that. Keep on, man. Harden hasn't made it to the finals. We were talking about number one. You brought up Harden when he was with the Thunder. 2012 as a sixth man isn't a number one option. Try again, man. Keep moving that goal line. He was like AI. How? Oh, KFC. The Rockets did all right in the first half. Let's see if they could keep it up. Yeah, I thought the Rockets did. I thought the Rockets were good. Man, got issues. All right, if you're the Houston Rockets for the second half, you continue to find ways to penetrate, keep the floor spaced out so that you have more driving lanes. Continue to move the basketball and don't force the 3-point shots. Continue to try to get good shots, and you can see that the Lakers are going to have a hard time. And the more that you keep the Lakers on the perimeter, the better chance you have at getting points in the paint. It's a reason why the Lakers are not really owning the paint like I think that they would. It's only 24-20, so it's not a big disparity. And then the Rockets are getting to the line, and also they've made 9 threes. The Lakers are only 5 of 17. So the Rockets have played a very intelligent, for the most part, other than the turnovers, they've played an intelligent first half, at least on offense. And although they haven't been, they still allow 55 points, but, it's been the Rockets' MO. But remember what D and I talked about in the game against the Thunder. They actually won with a different element, even though it won 7 games. Quite honestly, the Rockets should have won that series in at least 5. But for entertainment purposes, we got a 7-game series. I see Harden and Russ get others involved more second half. Chopstick says Harden was a star off the bench. The Thunder didn't make it back to the finals without him. I mean, we could look at that, but a lot of things have happened to that Thunder team. The thing also is that if you look at their style of play, they've been playing street ball that entire time. When you look at that OKC Thunder team over the years, Sam Presti was never really able to get shooters for KD and Russ. That's number one. But number two, the way that KD and Russ played, it was constant street ball. So even though having Harden helps coming off the bench, Harden eventually is a starter. And so if Harden stays with OKC, we don't get to see that version of James Harden in Houston. Yeah, they cannot have ridiculous turnovers. Jermaine says, I knew the Nuggets were done when Murray didn't know that they played on Thursday. Jay says it wasn't because of Harden. I will say that Harden did make a difference against San Antonio when he hit that shot. But if you look at that series in the last 4 games, the Thunder, as a team, they shared the basketball. So they shared the basketball. They actually took a page out of San Antonio's book. Wait, that's so weird that James and LeBron are just out there talking. That's so weird. Actually, no, what am I saying? It's not. Yeah, Lewis, they are playing smart. They're not playing the Warriors, and they're not trying to outscore them by threes. Rockets playing other teams make them focus a lot more. Chops, friend brought up AI, my bad. Again, guys, make sure to like the video as you guys come in as well. So let me ask y'all this question, man, before the second half starts. With Giannis and the Bucks losing to the Miami Heat, is Giannis Antetokounmpo out of that team? And if he does leave the Milwaukee Bucks next year, what team does he go to? If the Bucks cannot get him a reliable number 2 option. Because you know what the narrative is going to be. Oh, Giannis was never really the MVP. And then also you're going to say, well, he had help in Chris Middleton, but you see what Chris Middleton's doing and it's not helping. G Money comes back and says the Rockets are playing smart. They have a chance. But you still haven't answered my question, G Money. What happened to the Bucks, bro? What happened to the Bucks? In your opinion, G Money, what happened with the Milwaukee Bucks that they're not looking like they're going to the NBA Finals? And I know Alistair was in here talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he better worry about his Toronto Raptors, because had it not been for OG Anunoby, they would have been just like the Bucks, down 3-0, because Jaylen Brown made a mistake defensively and failed to guard OG Anunoby on that last play. The Bucks are overrated, just like their coach. The reports were saying the Heat or the Raptors. I don't know, Lou. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. The Heat have too much depth, and the Bucks are soft. And I said that. I said that this is not a mentally tough team. I said it all year. I said the Bucks looks nice in the regular season, but I said Middleton and Bledsoe have got to be there. Giannis is gonna have to have a jump shot. And what happened? I said the fact that Orlando gave them even the slightest of trouble in the first round, that was a bad sign. And I said when they play a better team, this is really going to hurt them. And they're playing the Miami Heat. No superstar, but they have depth. They play good team basketball. They have very good chemistry. They run plays, and they have the three-point shooting. I don't really see plays being run with Giannis and the Bucks. And the fact that Chris Middleton led the team in scoring in the first half, that should tell you something right there. All right, guys. So we're back, man. Start of the third quarter again. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, PJ Tucker passes it to Robert Covington for three. He misses the shot. Rebound is to JaVale McGee. All right, so the ball is given to LeBron James from KCP. LeBron gives it to Danny Green. To KCP in the corner for three, but he misses. Wow, he missed badly. Oh no, the Heat are the better team. We know that. Russell Westbrook with the basketball. Russell loses the ball. Too much dribbling, Russ. Move that basketball, man. Gives it to LeBron. LeBron goes, kicks it out. KCP swings it to Anthony Davis, decides to drive. Shoots a shot. That was not a good shot. Anthony Davis with the offensive rebound, puts it up, puts it in. I'm surprised there was no foul call. 63-57 is the score. All right, ball given to Russell Westbrook, then giving the ball to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, nice pass, good pass by TJ Tucker, but KCP tried to come from the blind side, but the ball goes out of bounds. All right, no more pretty please with sugar on top. The Miami Heat are the better team. Haven't seen Mark around. James Harden gets to the basket. Oh, but he turns it over to Anthony Davis. Ball's given to LeBron. LeBron lobs it to JaVale McGee for the dunk. 63-59 is the score. 4-point game already. James Harden telling Russ to run it. Here comes Russ. Gives the ball to James Harden. James Harden put the jab step on Anthony Davis. Drives. Gives it to Westbrook. Open for three, but he can't hit. Nice tap by PJ Tucker. Eric Gordon then gives it to James Harden. James Harden open to PJ Tucker in the corner for three. He can't hit. Rebound is to Anthony Davis. Then gives the ball to LeBron James. Then gives it to KCP. KCP for three, but he can't hit. Rebound is to Robert Covington. All right, here comes Russell Westbrook. Westbrook drives on Danny Green and he scores, man. Eric Gordon, drives and he goes all the way coast to coast. We got a 65-59 game. And Frank Vogel decides to call timeout. That was terrible defense by Danny Green. All right, 65-59 is the score. We got a timeout. 9:44 remaining in the third quarter with a 65-59 6-point Houston Rockets lead. So PJ Tucker's strength is kind of the way he's playing kind of reminds you a little bit of Otis Thorpe. I see. I remember Otis Thorpe. I think Otis Thorpe was only on the 94 team, and I think he got traded the next year. But I know Otis was on that 94 team. And when we were talking about ratings, the year that Jordan left, the ratings went way down. Jay says, Chop, you tried me on Dwight. I brought something to you and you changed your own stance, man. That's all you got? Hasn't been able to debunk anything, so he's trying some mind games now. Oh, you got traded to your Pistons? Oh, okay. Well, we got to see if the Rockets start doing some dumb-ish. Hopefully, for their sake, for people who are cheering for the Rockets to win. Hopefully they don't. Make sure to hit the like button, guys, as you guys come in. We're still on commercial break, just waiting for the game to come back. I think whoever wins this series is going to win the West. Chop deflecting now? Come on. We got a battle between Chopstick and Jay in the chat. Oh, man, I can't wait for football, man. It's going to be a little, wait, so did the NFL decide if some of the teams are going to have fans in the stands? Because I was hearing that they first said yes. I know they said that the Ravens were going to have 14,000 fans, but then they canceled it. But then they said the Pittsburgh Steelers might have fans, in Heinz Field. So, can somebody let me know if the NFL has decided that they're going to allow fans at a certain capacity to be in these football stadiums? Well, there goes Milwaukee's going to the finals. I said if they ran into a good team, they were going to get exposed. I said that. Even though I picked the Bucks to win, the fact that they've never made any adjustments all series, I'm like, yeah, they're done. You only scored 13 points in the fourth quarter, and Miami scored 40. You're done. The Miami Heat have told the Bucks, you're nothing but a deer in headlights. You're done. All right, man. So the ball, KCP giving to LeBron, giving back to Danny Green, giving back to LeBron. JaVale McGee gets in the post, kicks it out to Danny Green, open for three, and he drains it. 65-62, three-point game. All right, ball's inbounded to James Harden, being guarded by Danny Green. All right, so Harden gives it to Eric Gordon, then gives it to P.J. Tucker, then gives it to Russell Westbrook. Here comes Covington. The ball's given to James Harden, right side of the block, being guarded by Danny Green in post position. Harden, nice floater by Harden with the left hand. He scored 67-62. All right, ball was inbounded to LeBron James. LeBron James kicks it inside to JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee has to give it back out to Danny Green. Danny Green gets it to KCP, and they lose the ball. Russell Westbrook tries to take it at LeBron. LeBron with the block, with the two hands, comes back down the floor, springs, and takes it all the way. He scores plus the foul. I swear that LeBron is always flexing his muscles anytime that he scores a layup on a small guy. It's funny. Nice play by LeBron James. He timed that block perfectly with the left hand on Russell Westbrook, and then came back at the other end and then shot the ball off the glass and got the foul on Robert Covington for that three-point play. So I got to give LeBron a lot of credit on that. He made a nice play on both ends of the floor. 67-64. LeBron misses the free throw. Oh, okay. Good job by P.J. Tucker right there to prevent an offensive rebound. All right, so the ball's given to James Harden. James Harden with the layup. He gets blocked, and they call a foul. Oh, was that a goal? Oh, no, they called a goaltend on that play. Man, James Harden was selling that call. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's a goaltend, yeah. The ball already hit the glass, so yeah, that's a good call. All right, LeBron kicks it out to KCP, and then gives the ball back to LeBron with P.J. Tucker all over him. Tucker giving him the action. LeBron shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebound is to Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook turns around. Beautiful spin. Russell Westbrook, he yells, not getting the call. He thought it was a goaltend. Maybe he would have thought he got fouled. All right, Anthony Davis. He's got P.J. Tucker on him. Decides to drive on him, shoots a shot, and he draws the foul. And P.J. Tucker will be called for the foul on that play. Damn, that's close. That is close. I think he was looking for a goaltend. All right, so it looks like Russ got that. Russ got a technical foul, so Anthony Davis will go to the free throw line. See, already Russ with that self-destruct, man. $69-65. See, if you're Russ, you got to keep your cool, bro. You can't be giving up free points. All right, James Harden guarded JaVale McGee. Good defense by James Harden in the anticipation. Harden, and he dunks the ball on LeBron James. 71-65 is the score. Harden with 31 points. All right, LeBron James gets switched on with Robert Covington. LeBron James, what's he going to do? LeBron James tries to get in post position. LeBron wants to get to that middle. They come to double. JaVale McGee has to kick it out. Fake. Danny Green shoots the jump shot, and he can't get the roll. They're actually doing a good job keeping McGee off the boards. All right, so the ball is inbound, given to James Harden. James Harden dances between his legs, goes around. Good extra pass to P.J. Tucker in the corner for 3, but he can't hit the shot. That would have put the Rockets up by 9. Here come the Lakers with the rebound. LeBron kicks it to a wide open Danny Green for 3, but he can't hit. And P.J. Tucker made a mistake, and he saved the ball to Anthony Davis, and he ended up scoring. And he was saying that he got pushed out of bounds. So they're not going to call it. You think I'm heated because I don't usually cuss? And he says, thanks, Ron. It's getting fire in the chat. Anthony Davis, 15 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 7 rebounds. All right, James Harden faces a double team. So the Rockets will keep the ball. All right, so Russ will have a seat. They're showing LeBron right there as Russell sits down. All right, so Jeff Green with the ball gives it to James Harden. James Harden kicks it out to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon open for 3, and he drains that one. Puts the Rockets up by 7. 74-67 is the score. All right, here's LeBron. LeBron gives it to Anthony Davis. Looks like the Rockets are in a 2-3. Yeah, they're playing a 2-3 defense. Anthony Davis turns around. What a tough shot by AD. He scores 19 points for him. 74-69 is the score. Oh, the whole white privilege stuff, man. I got some stuff on that. James Harden gives it to Daniel House. And they swing the ball. A wide open Daniel House Jr. for 3, but he can't hit. Glad I'm not a Rockets fan. They make my blood pressure rise. LeBron goes all the way to the rim, and he draws a foul. It looks like the foul is going to be on James Harden. All right, so LeBron will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Yeah, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Trust me. There's a lot of misconceptions with that Steve Nash head coaching job. Anyway, LeBron knocks down the free throw. All right, LeBron at the free throw line. Knocks down both free throws. 74-71 is the score. All right, so the ball is in the hands of James Harden being guarded by KCP. The Rockets trying to swing the ball. They get it. We got a screen, and Jeff Green gets called for the offensive foul, setting a screen for Daniel House Jr. to get open on that 3-point shot. So the Rockets turn it over. I'm starting to see a lot of complaining on both ends right now. All right, guys. So Rajon Rondo checked into the game. LeBron tries to dump it in, and another turnover by LeBron. KCP tries to, Rajon Rondo tried to steal it back, but the Rockets will get the ball. 74-71 is the score with 5:02 remaining in this third quarter. All right, LeBron is going to sit now with 5:02 remaining in this third quarter. So while he sits, Rondo actually did a good job, 5 points, 3 rebounds. First game he's played since March 10th. All right, so the ball is given to Daniel House, and James Harden gets tripped up, so we got another foul. Again, guys, if you have not hit the like button, make sure to hit the like as you guys come in. Shout out to Karam. Appreciate you coming through. He says, Mike D'Antoni keep complaining. Lakers just beat the hell out of them. All right. We got a miss. Harden with the basketball. Under 5 minutes remaining. Harden dancing on Caruso. Gets all the way to the basket, and we got a blocking foul on Alex Caruso. That's going to be his 4th foul. Yeah, Mike D'Antoni needs to be fired. Again, salute to Karan. Appreciate you coming through, man. Like I said, I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. Like I said, I got my homework on that one. Trust me. All right, as Harden draws the foul on Alex Caruso, but that's a big foul. All right, so Jeff Green's got the ball, gives it to Harden coming off the screen. Harden with a bounce pass to Jeff Green. Beautiful play right there on the pick and roll and the bounce pass. Houston now leads 76-71. All right, Rondo gives the ball to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis then gives the ball to Alex Caruso. Harden goes all the way. He gets stripped, but the Rockets will keep the ball. That was a nice play, and what I liked about it was Jeff Green cut to the basket on that screen and roll. So that was very nice right there. All right, so I see that the pick and roll is kind of hurting the Lakers. Oh, terrible pass by James Harden as he was facing the double, and they turn it over. They go off on Mike D'Antoni because of the name, man. I know how it is. All right, here we go. Alex Caruso with the ball, gives it to Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo then gives it to Caruso, gets open for 3, and Harden with the rebound. All right, Harden with the basketball, holding it. He's dribbling the ball. Harden decides to take a step back 3, but it rims, spins in and out. Harden should not try to settle for that 3. I know he's only taking about good. All right, Rondo gives the ball to Anthony Davis, shoots a 3-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebounds to Daniel House, giving to James Harden, giving to Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers puts the ball between his. Oh, he misses. Rebound AD. AD passes to Rondo, passes to Caruso, goes behind the back. Inside, the Kyle Kuzma blocked the ball. The Lakers recover. Oh, wow. Good save by KCP to Rajon Rondo. Gives the ball to Anthony Davis, puts the ball between his legs, and goes all the way to the basket. No resistance. And he makes the basket. And, guys, it is a 3-point game with 2:45 remaining. 76-73 Rockets, man. Let's see if Anthony Davis traveled. That's what the Rockets were complaining about. Actually, that was a travel. AD took 3 steps. Because first he tried the Euro step, and then he took 2 steps after. So, yeah, that is a travel. But anyway, he doesn't get called for it, and we have 2:45 remaining. 3-point game, 76-73. Houston Rockets up by 3. No, the Rockets have played solid defensively. I agree. I believe he gets coaching gifts because he has a great offensive mind. NBA values offense more than defense. That's the thing. Like I said, I'm going to delve all into that tomorrow. The Bucks are so dumb. If you know that Giannis is offensively limited and he loves to drive, why not do pick and rolls with him while he sets the picks and rolls to the basket? He'll get easy baskets. That's also poor coaching. Defense went, well, it's like what somebody said. Offense gets the glory, but defense wins championships. Offense gets the glory, but defense wins championships. Yep, so yeah. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I will be right back. And again, make sure you hit the like as you guys come in on this video. Yeah, offense sells tickets. Oh, yeah. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, my mistake. I'm back. Apologize for being off. And it looks like Daniel House got hurt. I didn't even see the play. Looks like he's going back. That wasn't a Euro step. That was a round the world step. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. What should have done to do this offseason? Run it back next year or blow it up and rebuild? I honestly think they should run it back. They do need to add some pieces, though. Bucks have tried that. That third option can't stand at the 3. They settle too much. A team that's dying so far by the 3. Stay the course. Yeah, the Thunder doesn't completely have to blow the team up. They just got to get key pieces. There's no wrong answer. Thunder have draft picks coming. I would trade CP3 and go from there. Yeah, Daniel House is not looking good. I mean, he really got hurt. Let's see what happened on that. Oh, he got hit in the face? All right, so Russell Westbrook with the basketball. We're back. Shoots the jump shot and doesn't get the bounce. 78-76 is the score. Lakers have cut it to 2. Here comes LeBron James. Can't find anybody. Gives the ball to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma with the move. Kicks it out to Rajon Rondo. Rondo fakes. Gets the ball poked away by Robert Covington. Here comes Russell Westbrook. Kicks it out to P.J. Tucker. Gives it back to Russell Westbrook. Gives it back to Austin Rivers. Wanted to shoot the 3. Didn't. Drives to the middle. Goes to the basket. He scores plus the foul. And the Rockets lead 80-76. Oh wow. I was on in the Miami game with these damn Lakers messing up the thing for me. So speaking my sports talk, wow. Well, shout out to D with his when he does the NBA predictions. But I just think these playoff matchups they've been deceiving with a lot of these games, especially with who wins the game and then eventually the series. But nice move by Austin Rivers. Knocks down the free throw. 81-76 is the score. Smash the like. All right, LeBron James with the basketball. Brings it on the right side, being guarded by Jeff Green. Gives the ball to Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo fakes it to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma relocates, sets. Rondo, he's wide open for 3, but he can't hit. Rebound is to Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers brings it up. Puts the move, crosses over, bounce past to Robert Covington. Covington can't shoot it, so he has to kick it back out to Russell Westbrook. Westbrook decides to shoot just above the free throw line with the jump shot. He knocks it down. 83-76 is the score. Here comes Rajon Rondo right back up on the left side of the court. Gives the ball to Anthony Davis. And then gives the ball to LeBron. LeBron shoots the corner three-pointer, knocks it down. 83-79 is the score with 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 30 and a half, I should say. Here back come the Rockets, man. Russell Westbrook slowly bringing that basketball up. Here we go. Eating some clock. 10 on the shot clock for the Rockets. Russell Westbrook, what's he going to do? Comes over to the left side, gets switched with Kyle Kuzma, and then shoots the ball off the glass, and he knocks it down. Nice play by Russell Westbrook. 85-79 is the score. 6-point game. We got 6 seconds remaining. LeBron James goes for that sidestep 3 of his. He shoots it, but he clanks it badly. And that is the end of the third quarter. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3, the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead. They lost Daniel House late in this third quarter, but they're still keeping the pressure. No James Harden on the floor. The score is 85-79 in favor of the Houston Rockets entering the fourth quarter in the Orlando bubble right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Continue to hit the like as you guys come in. I appreciate you guys being here. All right, man. Shout out to Speaking Mind. Cappy Don, as he likes to say, man. But I appreciate that, man. I got you, D. Got you covered. Man, this talking can talk and get you thirsty. Shout out to Jeff Noel, man. Appreciate you, man. Hope everything is good with you, bro. You excited for football for your Tennessee Titans? By the way, he says he's got 300 on Houston. Wow, for this, the Houston Rockets could win this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they win that first game. The Lakers are going to win the series, but I said that I think with the momentum that the Rockets have, I think they would have, won game one. And my D'Antoni, got to give him credit. He did something intelligent, even though I think he's an idiot. But he decided to go with a deep rotation. And if you look at what the Rockets are doing in terms of their plays, they're not forcing their threes. I say the Thunder should run it back, Karan. I like what Luguentz Dort did against Houston. He's showing he could be reliable. Shai Gilgeous just has to continue to develop and grow. But I like the direction that the Thunder are going. So basically, what they need to do, they got to find a way to trade Chris Paul. They got to find a way to trade Chris Paul. Chris Paul was great, for the season that he had with them, but he's getting older. So they got to go a different direction. So unfortunately, they got to trade that contract if they can somehow. All right, shout out to Jeff Noel. He says, Lewis is the GOAT. You're the GOAT for being in this stream. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jeff. I have to admit, the Rockets don't look bad so far. Let's see what happens in the fourth quarter. That's true. The quarter that has really hurt the Rockets in these last couple of years in the playoffs. Against OKC, though, they was able to win a different way, and it was not offensively. They won it on a James Harden block on Luguentz Dort. Matthew Stafford texted Nate Burleson and said he's going for the MVP. Okay, that's all fine and good, Matthew Stafford, but how about helping your Lions get to the playoffs? Because the MVP isn't going to mean it. It's just a personal accolade if you get the MVP, but what does it mean if your team is not in the playoffs? Come on, man. The Lions fans are tired of all this losing for so many years. It's about time that there's some winning happening. Because just remember, a Super Bowl was held in your field. Super Bowl 40. I remember it like it was yesterday. Steelers against Seahawks. That was when Matt Hasselbeck was quarterback. And a young 22-year-old Ben Roethlisberger was in the Super Bowl. But no Detroit Lions. So Matthew Stafford, that's all fine and good, but let's help you get into come on, man. Help your team get in the playoffs. All right, guys, as we come back, Rajon Rondo missed a left-handed layup. 85-79, Russell Westbrook with the ball, gives it to Jeff Green. Green then gives it to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon putting the ball between his legs, drives to the basket, stop, pop, puts it up. He scores. 87-79 is the score. Rajon Rondo with the basketball. Crosses over right to left. Tries to kick it out, and they called a foul on Austin Rivers saying for pushing Rondo out of bounds. Karam says, I'd rather prefer to rebuild for 2 years and then get a lottery pick. Cassidy is cute even with the mask on, says Jermaine. I've been keeping my eye on Cassidy, man. She's kind of quite the looker right there. Anyway, so the ball's inbounded to Rajon Rondo. He gets wide open, shoots a three-pointer, drains it. I got to say, Rajon Rondo has looked pretty good in this game. 87-82 is the score. He's got 8 points in 15 minutes. I thought they was going to call offensive foul, but they did not on PJ Tucker. Russell Westbrook kicks it out to a wide open Eric Gordon for three and drains it. 90-82 Houston. Here's LeBron. LeBron wide open for three. He can't hit. And the ball goes over the back, and the Rockets will get the ball back. All right, Russell Westbrook with the basketball. What is Russell Westbrook doing? Oh, my God. Rajon Rondo gets into the paint. He shoots it, but he misses. Rebound to Jeff Green. Russell is lucky that didn't cost him 2 points. Ball's given to Eric Gordon. Crosses over. Goes to the paint and draws a foul. Bro, what is with Eric Gordon's dribbling though? His dribble is so high. He looks like he's about to fumble and stumble on his own dribble. But anyway, he draws the foul and goes to the free throw line to try to give Houston their first double-digit lead of this game. Here's the first. Gets the bounce. 91-82 is the score. All right. Eric Gordon on the second free throw. Good. 92-82. 10-point lead. Daniel House is not going to return in this game, folks. So he is out for the game. So Jermaine says, what time is it? It's Eric Gordon time. All right, so LeBron with the basketball with PJ Tucker. LeBron gets into the post. LeBron trying. Wow, he's backing down. Tries to go up, and good defense by PJ Tucker. Here comes Russell Westbrook. Goes with a full head of steam, and for the second time in this game, he gets blocked by LeBron James. So LeBron with his second block. LeBron is very good at that. I got to give him that. When it comes to, that's why I call him Mr. Chase down. All right, Eric Gordon takes it to the rim, and Russell Westbrook on the follow. Damn, if they let that play continue, the Rockets would have went up by 12. But we got a foul on Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma with the foul. So Eric Gordon goes back to the free throw line. All right, Eric Gordon on his first free throw. Good, 93-82 is the score. All right, some WNBA action for those who like women's basketball. We have Minnesota Lynx going up against the Washington Mystics on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Extremely Stupefied Peons Network 2. And then you got the Indiana Fever against the Las Vegas Aces for part 2, or should I say the doubleheader following that game. All right, 94-82, Eric Gordon makes 2 free throws. Here is LeBron James. Gives it to Markieff Morris, who then gives the ball to Rajon Rondo in the corner, left side of the floor. Oh, wow. Markieff looks like he got fouled right there. LeBron trying to push over, bully ball. He gets stripped. And, oh, wow, LeBron turned it over. Looks like the Lakers keeping the possession, I think. So Anthony Davis checks in for Markieff Morris. He'll sit. Oh, we got a jump ball? Looks like it's going to be between. What is the discussion about? Okay, so I thought they was doing a jump ball. Okay, so the ball's inbound and out of bounds. Okay, Lakers get the ball back. That was weird. Anyway, balls. Oh wow, Anthony Davis gets called for. Oh, they called a foul on PJ Tucker. I thought they was going to call an offensive foul on Anthony Davis, but PJ Tucker gets called for the foul. Let's see what happens. I really didn't see much. I don't think that's a foul on PJ Tucker. I thought that was good defense. Why is it that Ben McLemore's not playing? That's true. PJ's got that's only his third foul. That really was not a foul on PJ Tucker, though. A lot of complaining on both sides. Wait a minute. LeBron went to the other side of the court to sit down while they're discussing this? Man, LeBron really just doesn't want to go bald. I mean, my man got the tree of might at the top of his head. And what I mean by that is, guys, he's got bald spots everywhere in the middle top of his head. He doesn't want to go bald. I mean, yo, it is so obvious, bro. It's just not working. Bro, that's crazy. Everybody else on the right, on the right side, and LeBron on the opposite side saying, "Wow, what kind of pass was that, Rondo?" So they turn it over. Here comes Russell Westbrook. What is Russell Westbrook doing, man? This dude stay fumbling that basketball. Russell shoots a three-pointer, but he knocks it down on Anthony Davis, and it's a 15-point lead, 97-82. Damn, Russell doing that same talk like if there were fans in the building. I'm cracking up, son. All right, so we got a timeout. 97-82 is the score. Yeah, but let's see if the Rockets could keep it up, man. Because there's still 9 minutes and 7 seconds remaining, so the Lakers can come back. So he better keep Houston's got to keep their composure. If they're gonna have a chance in this series, keeping their composure is gonna have to be one of them. But man, that was unbelievable though. Houston up 15. Yo, Westbrook got too much either Chief Keef or Nipsey Hussle. Either one of them, it don't matter. Listen, man, I don't care if Russell Westbrook is listening to Chief Keef. If he listen to Chief Keef, Keep the Peace, Disturbing the Peace, it don't matter. Russ on fire, though. And so the Lakers have to call a timeout. And Brandon says that ball movement and good shot selection is another thing that's going to help Houston, which has really helped them in this game. That's why they're up 15. And Jay says Russ nailed the three on that left side, his best side. Yeah, he shoots his best percentage from that side of the floor. He's terrible on the right side. And he's even more terrible in the middle. Houston start jacking up threes, then forget about it. Yeah. Russ, you need to rein in a tad. Like I said, still too early in this game, in this quarter. Plenty of time. That's it. If they settle for threes, they'll be back in this game. Notice it happened with James Harden on the bench. But at the same time, I can't fault James Harden at all neither, though, because James Harden has played a pretty intelligent game. So you got to give James Harden credit. You know, D talked about it, man. He's doing the untypical things. You know, things that we're not used to seeing James Harden do. It's funny how kind of the roles are reversed a little bit. In the first round, the Mavericks gave the Clippers a good fight. The Portland Trail Blazers were good for like maybe 1.5 games. I'll say 1 game and 3 quarters. I think, but in this series, it's going to be tough because of the problems that the Rockets bring from the perimeter. So, guys, on Sunday, 3:30 Eastern Time, Bucks against the Heat, and then at 8:30, Rockets against Lakers on Sunday. All right, so LeBron trying to talk to the refs with AD. The Rockets are on a 10-0 run, folks. I think the Bucks probably get swept or they lose in 5. All right, Lakers with the basketball. LeBron tries to dump it to AD, left side of the floor against PJ Tucker. AD shoots a jump shot. Oh, wow, he airballed it. KCP fights for it, and they get the offensive rebound. So they give it back to LeBron, and looks like we got oh, no, the ball was out of bounds for the Lakers, so they will get the ball back. Well, the Houston Rockets. Here comes James Harden, and here comes Robert Covington back into the game. Nah, college football, no. The thing is, a lot of teams are not playing. That's why I'm not even going to watch it. Now, NFL football, even though there's not going to be that many fans, I'll be invested in that. All right, so James Harden is going to check in at the next whistle. Covington is in. Here comes Russell Westbrook. Gets in the post, kicks it out to Gordon. Nice fake. Goes to the middle, kicks it out to Covington, passes it to Jeff Green. Good extra pass. Shoots a 3. All right, but he misses. It looks like we got a foul. All you're going to hear tomorrow is that the Lakers had much time off. Well, really more so Monday. Actually, that the first 2 games. All right, Harden checks in. He's got the ball against Kyle Kuzma. Drives on Kuzma. Kicks it out to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon dribbles. Oh, he tries to go to the rim. Takes a step back jump shot. That was not a good shot. PJ Tucker on the offensive rebound. Tries to call a timeout. LeBron is fighting for it. Did the Rockets get a timeout or did they get a jump ball? Looks like it's going to be a jump ball. Man, Tucker had his legs all over, wrapped up on LeBron. Oh, he almost kicked him in the face. When have you really seen LeBron die for a loose ball like that? If you would look at LeBron's last 4 seasons, he would have never done that, and he's doing it now. I told you I could read through LeBron's. Oh, so they called the foul on LeBron. All right, so James Harden with the basketball. He's got Kyle Kuzma on him. Harden dribbles, decides to take a terrible step back 3. Oh, but Anthony Davis, damn. They get bailed out. The Rockets get bailed out because Anthony Davis taps it out of bounds. That's facts, Jay. Houston is on a Game 7 high. PJ Tucker's got 10 rebounds. Oh, and the Lakers fall asleep, and Eric Gordon scores on the layup. 99-82 is the score. LeBron with the basketball. He's got Robert Covington. And what do we have? Might be a foul on Jeff Green. Yeah, no, it's just one game. Giannis is leaving Milwaukee. The Lakers are still going to win the series. You know how the NBA does it. They want to make it look dramatic. Should be a foul on LBJ. The Rockets are scrappy. PJ Tucker's tough, great defender. LeBron is tilt right now. James Harden with the basketball. Being guarded by Danny Green. Trying to cross over. Let's see what James Harden is. He going to go for those step back 3s? Let's see. LA 1 for 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. James Harden. Oh, nice crossover, man. Nice elude. All right. He gets the blocking foul, and it's an and 1. Anthony Davis says BS. James Harden gets the rock. He scores 101-82. That's a travel. Said AD got shoved. I guess with that left hand after he floated it up. All right, man. So anyway, we got a timeout. With 7:15 remaining. I noticed in Laker games, the time kind of like takes forever, especially when the team is up by double digits. I noticed that. Almost like we're giving you a chance to stay in this game, guys. If you could just knock down shots. His fault, his foul. I did. That's all they do. Why is Kuzma guarding Harden so much? Huh. I agree. I hate the Lakers going way back to Showtime. That's that Isaiah Magic Johnson rivalry. I know Jay Jeff knows what I'm talking about. James Harden. He wants to flop all the time. Lakers look like the life is sucked out of them. If the Rockets play like this in game 2, we're possibly looking at a 7-game series. Okay, guys, 101-82 is the score. We got 7:15 remaining in the game. Jeff Newell says the easiest bet of my life, man. Thank you, Houston. Well, let's see what the Lakers do, man, because it is 7:15. The only guy that can guard Harden is Luguentz Dort. And the game isn't even close, man. LeBron falls easily. In downtown Detroit, man, I was, man. It was a great night. Oh, I can imagine, bro. Wow. All right, let me just continue to look at the chat in the meantime while they keep showing the replay. And that game isn't close. That's another 3 for Russ. Told you about that left side, man. I'm just a Jordan fanatic, Jan, that doesn't appreciate Bron being compared to him. So I take moral victories in his shortcomings. I love that the Lakers as a franchise. Okay. All right, back to action. Here comes Rondo. Here comes Rondo. Bounce pass inside to Kuzma for the layup. He scores. 101-84 is the score. Again, guys, make sure to hit the like. All right, here comes Jeff Green. He brings the ball up. 17-point lead for the Houston Rockets. Houston has been up by as many as 19. It was just 101-82. Here comes James Harden. James Harden, AD taps it out of bounds. So it will be Houston Rockets basketball with 4.9 on the shot clock. Let's see what they do here. Russell shoots a 3, but he misses the free throw. And we got a loose ball foul. Looks like it's going to be on PJ Tucker. I think that's PJ's 4th foul. Vogel's going to respond. Will the Lakers, NBA will bring the same? Houston can't show all cards this early. Nah. They said Tucker have 10 rebounds. Now it's 9. LeBron. Bounce pass to Rondo. Gives it to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma drives, and he misses the layup. Shout out to MM Killjoy. Lakers looking forward to the Clippers. We won't make it there past playing like this. I will say this. Yeah, they're struggling, but this is one game. So game two is going to tell me, what the Lakers do in terms of how they adjust. So we'll see what happens. But they're not playing well today. I'll tell you that. They're still on the high, though. All right, James Harden takes it all the way to the rim, but he misses the shot. Rebound to Rondo. Lakers looking to push. Rondo gives it to Danny Green. Danny Green then gives it to Rajon Rondo. All right, Rondo gives it to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis in the post gets stripped by Eric Gordon. All right, Eric Gordon with the basketball, right side of the floor. He takes it all the way to the basket, kicks it out to an open PJ Tucker for three, but he misses in and out. Man, PJ Tucker's had a good amount of those go in and out. He's shooting the ball accurately, just not getting the basket. All right, LeBron brings it to the right side of the court, being guarded by Robert Covington. LeBron then gives it to Anthony Davis, gives it right back to LeBron. Russ is flashing like he was going to double, but then goes into the paint, kicks it off to a wide open Rajon Rondo for three. He can't hit. Offensive rebound. Anthony Davis puts it up, puts it in, plus the foul. So AD scores the basket, 101-86, and he'll go to the line to shoot three. One more. I said three. I'm like, how do you get a 5-point play on a layup? Look at that. There I go, giving away free points. AD, 21 points and 12 rebounds. Makes the free throw. 101-87 is the score. All right, Russell Westbrook brings the ball up for the Houston Rockets. Russell goes all the way to the basket, and the ball goes out of bounds. And looks like Russell hit his shoulder. Did he hit his shoulder? Looks like he's okay because it looked like he was holding on to his shoulder, but nope. No, that was all ball. All right, James Harden's got it. Nice bounce pass to Westbrook, and he scores, and that's a goaltend. So that's the second goaltend called on that. And so it's 103-87, 16-point lead for the Houston Rockets. All right, here comes LeBron James. Dribbles, kicks it out. They swing it. Dion Waiters, Gummy Waiters in the game, and he misses? They put him down? Oh, wow. And Robert Covington, they swing the ball, give it to Russell Westbrook. Russell takes it to the basket, and he draws the foul. All right, so Russ is going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. First free throw, no good. Yeah, shout out to MM Killjoy. Guys, man, hit the like. All right, here's the free throw. It is good. 104-87 is the score. All right, so the Lakers turn it over. Here's Russell Westbrook with the ball. Gives the ball to James Harden. James Harden being guarded by Danny Green. Kicks it out to an open PJ Tucker for three. Man, PJ just can't get the basket, man. He's had good looks. All right, LeBron James. In the post. Again, looks like it's a flashing of a 2-3. They swing it. Anthony Davis shoots a three-pointer. He drains it. Anthony Davis has got 25 points. Lakers cut it to 14 with 3:36 remaining. 104-90 is the score. And I love this game says, LeBron is trying to activate. Make sure I get a triple-double in a loss mode. Because the media is going to talk about his numbers first and foremost. But if I do it right here, let's check this out. Guys, check this out. The Lakers have not really been able to control the boards. It's 39-37. The Lakers only have a 2 rebound advantage, man. Only 2. And yo, shout out to MM Killjoy, man. He says, yeah, man, I like your streams. You know what you're talking about. Always got to appreciate that. And I truly appreciate that too, MM Killjoy. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate that you like the streams. And check this out, guys. The Rockets have outscored the Lakers in the paint 42-38. That's the Lakers' bread and butter, but they're getting outscored in the paint. Also, the Rockets have 13 turnovers. So remember, guys, tomorrow, Saturday, 6:30, Game 4. Can the Toronto Raptors tie the series up, man? Raptors and Celtics. I got the Celtics winning that game, and they go up 3-1. I think after that, what happened at the end of Game 3, they're going to try to make sure that doesn't happen again. And then Game 2 between the Nuggets and the Clippers at 9 o'clock. For tomorrow, that's Game 2. Make sure you guys tune up for that. This one is Game 1 between the Lakers and the Houston Rockets. All right, 104-90 score. Harden with 33 points. Westbrook has got 23. So Westbrook with the ball brings it to the middle on Dion Waiters. Kicks it out to PJ Tucker. Has a dribble left. We got 8 on the shot clock. Then gives it to Harden. Harden off the screen. Shoots a three-pointer. Drains it. 36 points for James Harden. 107-90. Danny Green comes back. Shoots a three-pointer. He can't hit. All right, Russell Westbrook with the basketball. Wow, I've never seen Houston play this intelligent through one game. All right, Russell Westbrook kicks it out to Eric Gordon, shoots a three-pointer. He can't hit. Rebound is to Anthony Davis. Gives it to Dion Gummy Waiters. Gummies. All right, crosses over left to right. Goes with the crossover, goes into the paint. He draws a foul with 2:45 remaining, so he'll go to the line for 2. All right, guys. Points by quarter, LeBron 7, AD 4. Second quarter, even at 6. Third quarter, 9-7. LeBron has not scored in this fourth quarter, folks. And Anthony Davis has outscored LeBron 25-20. Bron isn't the bubble goat. He had bubble guts. I love this game, says the Rockets are getting rebounding and getting into their bodies. They're going to have to do that all series as LeBron's night is done. So he'll sit 107-91. Waiters makes the first free throw. Anthony Davis is also done for the night. I think that's how Harden should play. AD will be destroyed by the media tomorrow for not scoring in the fourth. Actually, no, AD scored 6 in the fourth. LeBron didn't score a single point in the fourth quarter. I got the Raptors winning that game. I think that Kyle Lowry, Van Vliet figures something out with the C's defense. I think they will both build on that, and the Raptors will tie the series. Skip is going to have a field day. All right, Caruso with the steal, 107-94. You don't want to get sloppy at the end of the game if you're the Houston Rockets, man. You have a 13-point lead. You don't want to get sloppy with the basketball. You give the Lakers any little bit of hope, and LeBron and AD are coming back into that game. What will the media have to say tomorrow? Let's see what happens. James Harden dribbles the basketball, goes all the way into the paint. He gets stripped, and there's no call. And we got a foul. And looks like the foul's going to be on James Harden. All right, here comes Dion Waiters. Decides to shoot a pull-up 3. Terrible shot. Missed everything. I mean, bro, Jared Dudley's in the game, for God's sakes. Russell Westbrook gets doubled. Gives the ball to Eric Gordon. On the 2 minutes remaining, Harden got 36 points on 12 of 20. Very efficient. 5 assists. Russell Westbrook with the basketball. Dribbles around. Puts it up, and he draws the foul. The Houston Rockets defense deserves a lot of credit, too. A lot of credit. AD is from Chicago. Yep. Raptors got lucky. Yes, series should be tied, though. Bucks should win the next game, too. I don't know, man. I don't think the Bucks are going to win the next game. I think they're going to get swept. They will give LeBron a pass and say this was a fill-out game for LeBron. Nick going to say this was a fill-out. Of course, he's going to say that was a fill-out game. Nothing that Nick says surprises me anymore. Yeah, so I ain't surprised. All right, Westbrook misses the first, but he makes the second. 108-94 is the score. Here comes Rajon Rondo. Gives the ball to Jared Dudley. Jared Dudley tries to dribble, tries a bounce pass to Kyle Kuzma, turns it over. All right, here's Westbrook with the ball. Gives it to Austin Rivers, then gives it back to Westbrook. Westbrook tries to get into the middle. The ball gets poked away, and Houston will keep the possession. LeBron, 15-game win streak in the conference semifinals. Longest in playoff history after the first round. You see, this is what I'm talking about. You see, and even in losses, they're always putting up these stats. You see what I'm saying? You see? It can't even just be he lost a game. See? They always are ready to give out a stat every time when LeBron is on the verge of a loss. This is what I'm talking about. You see? ESPN knows what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing. Anyway, as I say that, Jeff Green knocks down the three-pointer, 111-94. Oh, yeah, it's going to be. Get the brooms ready. So for the Bucks, we got a missed three, but the Lakers recover the ball. A wide open Gummies, Dion Waiters, but then gives it to Rondo. Rondo shoots a three-pointer. He can't hit. 51 seconds remaining. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. The Houston Rockets with an impressive win on the road. I'm kidding. In the bubble. Same place as every team has been that's in there. All right, Austin Rivers will dribble out the clock, puts the ball between his legs, goes to the paint, and he draws the foul. Austin Rivers will try to add more with 31.2 seconds remaining. The Rockets play well defensively. What Chuck said? With the Houston Rockets, I guarantee. Well, I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll eat crow for that. All right, Austin Rivers misses the free throw. All right. As Austin Rivers knocks down the second free throw. 31 seconds remaining in this game. Rondo gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma kicks it out to Caruso. Open for three. He drains that. 112-97 is the score, but that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Austin will dribble out the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, the Houston Rockets win 112-97 over the Los Angeles Lakers. An impressive win for the Rockets on the road. They did things that I didn't expect them to do. I said it was what they did against the OKC Thunder going to replicate into this series against the Lakers at the start of the game. They proved me wrong, but let's see if they can do this on Sunday at 8:30. So we'll see. Jay will take the biggest L back to Deerland and Cheese, man. Lewis Sport Network, I'm with you. I told someone today I don't really hate LBJ. It's more his fanboys and the media who I can't stand. That's my problem. The issue I got with LeBron is he places the narrative. That's my issue with LeBron James. That's my issue with LeBron. Just like what he did with this whole thing talking about, I bet you LeBron and his camp has something to do with him saying that, Jay Williams was talking about LeBron being a Pippen type to Wade's Jordan. When I'm like, if LeBron doesn't like to hear white noise or he doesn't listen to it, then why are you responding? You respond to Bubba Wallace, you respond to Kristaps Porzingis, you respond to Luka Doncic, but you said that you don't pay attention to other stuff. This got LeBron's camp written all over it. And isn't Jay Williams a LeBron fanboy? So when he says something like this, I feel like somebody in the camp put him up to it. I'm telling you, this whole thing of him responding to me got Clutch Sports written all over it because this started with Giannis and Scottie Pippen. This started with Giannis and Pippen, and then Jay decides to bring LeBron's name up. That just tells me, man, insecurity at its finest. His name just had to be brought up. Of course. You know we can't. It's almost saying like, what's WrestleMania like without Shawn Michaels? Well, it's like, what is it without extremely stupefied peons network talking about LeBron James? Even if it had nothing to do with him, right? And that's the part I don't get. So Ron says, no. Jay says, not a team thing, a league thing, looking like a gentleman's sweep. No. I think it's going to be a sweep. I'm sorry. But I feel, listen, Jay, I understand, man. It could probably be a gentleman's sweep too. That's what it is. I'm sorry, man. LeBron James is just insecure. That's his problem. That's the problem. He's very insecure. I'm like, everybody knows you're a great player. Why is it that we have to be reminded every single day you're great? That just tells me that it's like you feel like you're going to be forgotten. So you've been doing this for how long now? That's what it is, bro. M. Killjoy says, I'm not rooting for any particular team, but I am sick of hearing about the Lakers, man. Can be considered a fill-out game for them, but playing with fire, letting the series go further. That's a good point, MM. That's all it is, man. Here's the thing. See, this is what they're going to say. Before LeBron got there, were the Lakers getting any type of coverage? No, because they were bad before he got there. See, that's the narrative. But the problem is, let's say that Kawhi Leonard was there. Let's say Anthony Davis was there. I've said it before, because LeBron is the face of the NBA, it doesn't matter what team he goes to. He could go to the worst team in the NBA, and all the media outlets are going to talk about him because he's the face of the league. He could go to the Wizards. The Wizards will be talked about every single day. Neither one of those people are fans of the Wizards, and they get all upset when just look at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Have they ever really been covered again since LeBron left? No. Look at the Miami Heat. As well as they've played over the years post LeBron, they may have not gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals or anything like that, but they've made the playoffs. Do you think that they're going to get that type of coverage? No, LeBron's not there anymore. Look at Cleveland when he went back. Is he going to get that kind of coverage? It's because of LeBron. It's LeBron. It's not the Cavaliers. It's not how good the Cavs are. It's about LeBron. And now you look at the Lakers. Don't you see that the Lakers were not even talked about? They were not in the radar. Now that LeBron goes there, they're the most talked about team every single time. It's not coincidence, people. It's not coincidence. Russ needs to do that rock the baby move to Bron. He a brat. Now you know why LeBron jumped on the floor. It will be talked about and not his disappearing act. Oh, yeah, of course. They're like, oh, you see LeBron diving. I told you, LeBron knows the camera's on him. He says he sees and hears everything. That's why anytime I listen to him talk, a lot of times LeBron just runs his mouth. Great player, but he runs his mouth to the narrative, man. The Lakers was bad in LeBron's first year, but they don't talk about that, though. Nope. They just get national coverage, and they'll say LeBron is the reason that you guys are even relevant. The Lakers need to feed the bigs, and AD should be killing the Rockets down low. But give the Rockets defenses credit. If they could just get them in foul trouble, that'd be a problem. Right. So regardless, if the Lakers win, LeBron will be seen as a savior, and it's fine and well. Exactly. And my point is, it's not that LeBron wasn't a part of it, because he is. It's just he didn't do it by himself. That's the problem. It becomes a team sport in a loss. LeBron had no points in the fourth quarter, but they're going to talk about his stats, and they're going to talk about how he was diving, that he was putting effort out there. Notice everybody on the other side of the court and LeBron sitting by himself, just looking at the other side of the floor. I'm like, man, this dude is so entitled. It's crazy. I mean, not a big deal, but I'm just saying, like, you just look at it. I'm like, oh, wow. He's the only player that gets to go on the other side of the court and just sit. Nobody says nothing. You guys got to see that. Like, when I want to, if they're going to talk about the Lakers, you want to talk about for the good things that they're doing, but they're just doing it because it's one man. And yeah, they got a budding star in Anthony Davis, but it's because of one man, and that's him. So that's what it is. Yeah, they were, man. Yeah, they were. They make excuses about his groin injury, but if you're on the floor playing, you can't be that injured enough not to be criticized. Yo, the thing is, LeBron has load managed in the bubble, and they keep referring to it as the groin injury. While Kawhi Leonard, they'll just say load management. They won't even say knee. They say load management. When it's clearly he was load managing due to a knee injury. Now, I'm not making excuses. I mean, I'm saying, I want to see Kawhi out there. Kawhi is effective when he's on the floor, but I can't call Kawhi the best player in the game when he's not really available as much. And to me, that's going to be the case for his career. If Kawhi gets 2 to 3 months off like he did during this pandemic, and it allows Kawhi to be healthy, he'll take it every time. You know, yeah, watch. They're going to switch JR with yeah, man. You got to kill Houston. LA only had 18 points in the fourth quarter. They didn't even score 20. How does someone with the nickname of King James not start to feel entitled? That's a good question, man. I just thought that the Rockets did a good job with their pick and rolls. Their pick and rolls were very good. I thought that their pick and rolls really gave the Lakers problems and how to guard them because of that due to the threat of the three-point shot. I wouldn't be surprised if someone in the media tomorrow says LeBron didn't look right or he was rusty. Let's see how rusty LeBron was tonight. Let's go to the scoreboard, shall we? Let's go to NBA.com. Let's go to Los Angeles. LeBron James, 7 of 15 from the field in 36 minutes of action. 20 points. Had the third worst plus minus on the floor at minus 15. 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 blocks, and he had 4 turnovers. Anthony Davis had 3 turnovers with 3 steals and 3 blocks. He had 25 points and 14 rebounds. LeBron, 2 of 7 from three-point range. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we know, Jay. Oh, yeah. I mean, AD shot the ball well, so they're not going to have an answer for him, but what they need to do is they got to try to be physical with him. The more physical they are with him, the better it is for the Rockets. AD will be more prone to injury that way. Yeah, I Bron-tied Ray Allen for the most threes in the playoffs. Nice accomplishment for him, but that doesn't do anything for him. It's like I told y'all, man, at the end of the game, they said that LeBron was 15. He had a 15 game winning streak in game 1 of conference semifinals. Man, that's crazy. Well, through one game, Clay Pro, you look good. The small ball of the Rockets. But remember what I said I've been saying this a long time. Remember, the Rockets played well in a 15-point win. The next question is going to be, and yes, they did it against Oklahoma City. They won a close game, something that they had trouble with in the other 3 games. I wonder how they're going to play against the Lakers in a close game, but give a lot of credit to the Rockets. I love the way that the Rockets played today. They played great basketball. It was a total team effort. Hopefully Daniel House is okay and he doesn't miss any time because they're going to need him. Also, man, if you're Mike D'Antoni, you might want to look to insert Tyson Chandler at some point. Hopefully he stays ready. Yeah, if you look at the Rockets' 3-point shooting, well, 39 is usually not the norm for them, but yeah, and remember what I also said, Clay Pro. The Rockets forced the Lakers to play their style. That was the key. They controlled the tempo, so that was the key. There was no impact. LeBron didn't have impact. Anthony Davis put up big numbers, but they didn't feel impactful. So that's the thing. The Rockets dictated the pace. They dictated the tempo of the game. Yeah, but you know what? G-Money, for this game, they didn't need it because look at that. Houston evened out the rebounding. And the thing was, the Lakers never really out-rebounded them by much anyway. Both teams had 41 rebounds. But that's because Houston's defense made up for the 10 offensive rebounds they allowed to the Lakers. So that just tells you right there. Now, we got to see what adjustments they make for game 2. We'll see what happens. Well, let's see what adjustments Frank Vogel will make, because he will. I mean, definitely going to come into the future with that one, so we'll see. Dwight Howard and McGee need to be benched. Oh, you're saying no need for the Lakers. Well, like I said, Clay Pro, you got to make sure that Mike D'Antoni keeps this the way he does. Because if he don't, then it's going to be a tough series for your Rockets. But like I said, I give the Rockets a lot of credit, man, because they play their hearts out. Chucky Brown could have been in the starting lineup for the Rockets, and they still would have won. Oh, I remember Chucky Brown. Huh. Also remember Chuck Hayes, too. All right, guys. This was a pretty wonderful stream. Salute to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys. See you guys tomorrow. I'll be talking about the Steve Nash coaching, being hired by the Brooklyn Nets. I got a lot to delve into, so I did my research on this, and this is why I'll tell you everything about the Steve Nash thing. But anyway, salute to everybody in the chat. You guys have been wonderful as always. Great audience. Make sure to like the videos. Make sure to share this stream. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as you guys come in, and obviously share it to your social media platforms. This is the Lewis Sports Network telling you have a wonderful night, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. And you already know how I do this, as my man Ryan always says, man. Yeah, both teams did shoot threes. 38 for the Lakers, 39 for the Rockets. So the problem is the Rockets, they didn't take the 50 to 60 threes, but they still shot 39 attempts is still a lot, Clay Pro. But anyway, guys, bless up, live, laugh, love. We chat together, stream together, family for life. Thank you guys for being a part of this stream. And as the Lewis Sports Network always says, you already know. And I'm gone.
And in the lead. That's skied out to center field. Towering shot. A.J. Pollock going back. That is gone. Big fly for Mike Trout. 2-0 Angels here in the first. Going back to getting a mistake. Breaking ball. Got it. Trout. Hit center field.
Manning's going to run. He cuts back at the one time to the goal line. Touchdown, Eli Manning.
On second and 4. Manning takes off. He's inside the 5 to the end zone. Dive. Touchdown.
Away 1-on-2 behind the back. Splits through. Oh, what a pass to Anderson.
Hardaway, oh, beautiful dish. Grant with the jam.
The elevation now. Michael's had 2 shots blocked tonight. Penny Hardaway goes up, makes the move. He sees Horace coming. Here it is.